Good evening, everybody. How's it hanging, guys? Oh my god. First of all, the Wandering Helmsman, thank you so much for joining Boomer Buddies. It's really great to have you here.
Walkie slash.
I need to get more. I should add more sound alerts. I didn't mean to keep you guys waiting an extra 5 minutes. That is my bad. I was like, okay, you know, I had a friend. I was hosting a friend to stay over, and yeah, I had to hide all my stream stuff. And then when I started stream, I had like my iPod set up. I had my tracking stuff and everything. And I looked over. I was like, oh, wait, where's my microphone? Where's my stream deck? I was rushing to get those over. I pressed go live without even realizing. I'm so used to just going straight into it. Honey Yolo, thank you so much for becoming a Boomer buddy. It's great to have you here. We'll work it out. Maybe we'll workshop it, the stream. Exactly what I did and or should plan to say it. Blah 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 blah. Hello. Honestly, today is just gonna be like, I don't know, really chill, us hanging out. Because I figured, you know, we got a lot of stuff planned for this week. Oh my god! Oh, I feel so professional seeing all of this on the screen. Ray, thank you so much for the $5 tip.
Walkie slash.
Walkie slash. You know what? Let's do clap and walkie slash for that one. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate their first super chat on. Hey, you know, it's not only your first super chat on the live stream, it's my very first super chat ever. So, get out your history books, guys. You're witnessing the history of Boomi Mamana right here, right now. You could be like, I was there. I was there when Boomi received her very first earned monetization. Psh, I don't know, dude. This is so surreal to see this on my chat. To see not the green text on my chat, the green boxes. Holy shit! Holy shit! Thank you guys. Thank you guys for wanting to hang out. I'm getting sweaty already. I'm gonna take off my pants. You're probably, I don't know, you probably can't hear it, but I'm gonna take it off. I need to cool down. Manager-kun, thank you so much for joining Boomer Buddies. It's great to have you. Thank you. There should be an alert for this. Let me check it. Let me check it. You never know until you go live. We should have a member alert. Let's see. And a super chat. Well, we did have the super chat alert come out, huh? Member alert. Variation settings. Membership gift. Community gift. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what if I do emulate member event? What? That's what it should look like. I don't know where it is. I don't know why it doesn't want to show up. Whatever, we'll just save it. We'll just we'll take a look at it later. For free? For free? What do you mean? It's not my toes, it's just my legs. There's no difference. I mean, there is a difference. There's a huge difference between toes and legs. Okay, let me gather my thoughts real quick. First and foremost, I know I haven't really like super looked at chat. These green boxes are I don't know, I can't stop looking at it. I can't believe that we've made it here. Okay, let me organize my thoughts. Very first and foremost, how about I take attendance? Yeah, let's do attendance. If you like to mark yourself present for my very first monetized stream, for our membership opening celebration stream. Let me see. I feel like money sounds a little too greedy. Let me see some tickets in the chat. Can I see some tickets? You could be like, I was here. Just say I was here in the chat. Let me see some tickets, balloons, or whatever. I don't know, something celebratory. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Thank you, Goku. If it's a very little known fact that I am indeed a father. I have 15 different baby mamas, just because I get around. 15 different baby mamas, that doesn't mean it's only been 15 times. Those are the only ones that were lucky enough to catch my seed. Futanari Boomi. 15, damn right. And they're all 10s, okay? 10 out of 10s. You bet. All my baby mamas are 10s. Ramses, thank you for marking yourself present. Baloo, thank you. Hello. Manager-kun, hello. Jello Shot, hello. Ray, hello. Han, hello. Aleph, no, hello. Eric, hello. And then Manager-kun, Winchmore. Han, hello, and Ray, hello. Thank you guys so much for marking yourself present for today's stream. If you like to continue to send tickets or whatever the fuck you want in the chat, yeah, if you like heroes, I wanted to say. Sabishi, hello. Thank you guys. It's so nice to see you guys here. Really makes me happy. Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's like so many things that I want to tell you guys. First and foremost, how about we start off with this? Let me say thank you. I've said it a lot of places. I said it last week. I said it on the Discord. I said it in the today's stream. I said it on Twitter. I've said it in a lot of places. But I just wanted to say, let me get close. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me week after week, month after month for the last well, I guess technically if we're talking YouTube, it's been like what, 7 months, 8 months for us to get to this point. But not just that, like if you're a day zero boomer or a boomer that joined yesterday, you know, every single one of you has helped me achieve this goal. I want you guys to know that this is like just as much a celebration, I don't want to say of me or like that. It feels weird to like put like, don't get me wrong, I know to be a streamer and a VTuber, it's a lot of work that goes into it and stuff. But it's like at the end of the day, I just kind of like go live and I play games and it's only half of the work, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't have made it to this point without you guys. I wouldn't have not just like monetization, but like all the things that I've learned. I feel like especially after Offkai, meeting not just you guys, but like other VTubers and like other people in the community, I don't know, it's just been very surreal to have all of this happen. So I want to thank you guys over and over again for always hanging out with me. I hope that I can continue to do my best, or at least slightly over the bare minimum. Tsunari, hello. My forehead shall be poked. You know what? I don't even have. How about we do how about this? This is as close as I get to a forehead poke. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. That's it. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Blah. Ew, who likes being sentimental? Not me. Just, yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. I appreciate it, whatever. Anyways. I had a blast talking with you and Naomi at Offkai. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was kind of a funny way that we ran into each other. Yeah. I hope that the videos that I took for you, Blue Love, was okay. I was trying to get in the angles. I hope that was okay. I hope I didn't take too much creative liberty. Glad to be here. Really enjoyed watching your VODs. Thank you so much. That really does mean a lot. A lot of the times I'm like, I mean, you see like the VOD number count go up. You're like, oh, cool. You got 100 views on the VOD. But I don't know. It's like, it does feel a little bit, I don't want to say distant, but I don't know. I'm glad that you could make it and that we can like kind of chat in real time. They were very good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Let's see. Speaking of was I saying vlog? Yeah, vlogs. I have a special surprise for you guys. You know, last week on Friday, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have our vlog come up. It was on Thursday, wasn't it? I was like, you're gonna have a vlog come up on Thursday or Friday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday, whatever. I was like, it's gonna be up before the end of the weekend. Well, you see, the weekend has passed and it's not up, but it is done. It is uploaded, and we will raid into it. I hope I can do that. We will raid into it after the stream ends. If not, if we can't raid into it, I'm just gonna share you the link. Maybe we'll watch it on stream. We could do that, but you guys have to promise me that you're gonna pull it up yourself too, so that way I could get the views up. Actually, I think right meow, it's set to members only. So I guess members. I'm not gonna say like leave the stream, but I guess if you want to look at it, you can. If you want to like it and leave a preemptive comment, then go ahead. But stay here, please, please. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to chat. If you guys like literally any kind of question at all, I mean, of course, you know, you want to like abide by the rules, social etiquette and whatever. But you know, if you have any questions, like feel free to just put it up in the chat, and we could do like a Q&A that way. I had the idea of going through my debut presentation slides from... It's like very slightly updated. This is from when I first debuted under Lucid. I kind of wanted to do like a... not like a real debut, but just sort of like a reintroduction. Because I've never had the chance to like introduce myself to YouTube. So I figured, why not let this be the chance to do that? So, I guess without further ado, I might as well just bring up the slides because I feel like that's gonna help me chat a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Let's go straight into it, yeah? Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I was... I was watching the Hollow Myth, One Block Minecraft, or the Minecraft game that they're playing. While I was working earlier. Okay, one thing that I maybe should apologize for. I personally did a very shitty job at kind of promoting the monetization stream, because I had ideas for stuff that I wanted to do over the weekend, but my friend ended up showing up earlier than expected, and I ended up sleeping for like all day Sunday, so I just really didn't have time to finish up my loose ends, and I was like, I'll do it first thing Monday morning, and then I ended up waking at 2 p.m. today, so that's my bad. I want to promise that I'll promise that I'll do better, but I can't promise that I'll be better. I'm starting to accept the fact that Boomi Mamana might just be really fucking lazy. Okay, okie dokie dory. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Here we go. Just by a show of hands, I'm curious. Was anybody here for my day one debut? Do you guys remember this diary? I've kind of like moved some stuff out of it because I feel like, you know, there's your content will change a lot, especially for me. I don't know. I don't want to say like I didn't know what I was doing, but I think I was definitely very naive coming into the industry. I was very new as a content creator. I've had experience like hosting events and whatever, but I've never really like, I didn't know what kind of content creator I wanted to be. So I had to like shift some stuff around, and I'm sure that things have changed. So I'm really curious to see what has changed since Boomi Mamana January of 2022 to Boomi Mamana June of 2024. Holy shit. Kind of crazy. That so much time has passed. It feels like just yesterday, but at the same time it feels like such a long time ago too. I don't know. If you had any advice to your old self, what would you say? Ooh, oh, that's a good question. I would say, wait, here. I'm actually gonna move the global alerts real quick, because they will be hidden schmidden. We don't want that to happen. Let's see. If I were to give my old self advice, I would say, this is something that I've always struggled with, like being yourself. I think even nowadays, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'll be honest. I love external validation. And I think when I first started streaming, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. And then I think as I got more comfortable streaming, I also got a little bit more self-conscious about like what I do, right? And like what my content is, what my personality is, what works and what doesn't. And I think at a period of time, I was trying to focus on fitting a mold. Yeah, fitting a much more specific mold, in hopes of like having that catch off. You know, I would see like what other people are doing as popular, and I would try and like incorporate those kinds of tropes or like those kinds of personality traits and stuff into my streams. But at a certain point, like it didn't really feel super reflective of me. I think like leaning really into I guess like sweetness. I don't know. I'm sweet. I agree. I can be kind of sweet, but like I said, I'm a cinnamon roll. I'm a Sour Patch Kid. I'm sweet and I'm sour. I was leaning too far away from the sour and not too trying to get too much into the sweet. I would say if I had any advice to my old self, fuck the haters. Not that I have any, but the only hater is me. Fuck the haters in your brain and the imaginary ones that you're always at war with. Just do whatever seems fun. You know, I think that's sort of the mindset that I have adopted. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to make the vlog. I don't know. I always thought like, oh, I don't see anybody else doing this kind of thing, so maybe like people aren't gonna be really interested in it. But at the same time, it's like if that's what I find fun and interesting, then maybe that's what I should do. Dab on those haters. Hell yeah, dabbing on myself constantly. I'm truly my greatest enemy. Our mindset is our greatest strength and weakness. It truly is. It really is. And I think I might be a little bit of a perfectionist almost. So yeah, if things aren't like, you know, if it's not like really like perfect, I don't know, I'm not happy with it. And then unless I can get it perfect, then I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna procrastinate. Hiyori! Congrats on monetization! Thank you so much! Thank you! And congratulations on your recent birthday. I hope that you're resting lots after your stream. I hope you had a great birthday stream here. Okay, alright, here we go. This diary belongs to Mamana Boomi. If you didn't know, this is Mamana Boomi in Japanese. Who would have thought? The name I picked, I think this one is Akuma no. Oh. I thought there was gonna be TTS, I guess not. Dr. Jojo, I can give money to Boomi now. Let's go! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super, right? Is that what people say? Fuck, man. This is so surreal. It still is. Thank you so much for the super, Dr. Jojo. I really appreciate it. Thanks for putting money in the candy fund. The cake fund. Yeah, I've kind of given up on candy. I'm gonna go straight to cakes, cookies. Candies are bad for my jaw. I slept like 3,000 years. Thank you for your kind message. I'm glad he got lots of sleep. Sleep is really good, especially after a very, very long stream. So the kanji in my name, this is if you didn't know, it's Akuma no Ma. Akuma is like demon, and then if I don't know if you guys know the website jisho.org. It's like you could read like all the different kanji and like the different names and whatever. It's a good resource if you're learning Japanese. Jisho, JISHO.org. Not sponsored. And this is you know, like I suited like love, but jisho.org told me that you can pronounce it as mana. Yeah. So that's where it came from. Okay. June 10th, 2024. I know it looks like a 6, it's a 4, okay? Dear diary, it's me, Boomi, your new BFF. Best friend for life. BFFL. Trying to reflect more on my life because mommy and daddy are telling me it's time to start taking life seriously. They think I'm too obsessed with the human world. Ugh, as if. Life is all about having fun, learning everything about anything. I'm going to be friends with all the humans one day. I don't know, do I sound delusional? Maybe they're right. So, I want to introduce myself to you. Speaking of, actually, I'll show you this at the end. We have a very lovely monetization celebration illustration done by the one, the only, the wonderful Nanana_ease. They sent this us really fast. We requested it on Scab and it was in like 2 days. We got it back. Can't recommend them enough. I'll give you guys a greater zoom out. You see the full image later. That's what I'm trying to say. About me, my name is Mamana Boomi. It's nice to meet you guys. My birthday, I crossed it out. My birthday is February 15th, but I celebrate that day both online and IRL, and I think it's a little bit too much. So we're gonna have a new day to celebrate. Yeah, that's why it's crossed out. I'm forging my birth certificate as we speak. My age is forever 21. Shh. All right. Shh. Forever 21. I don't age anymore. This is where it ends. I'm gonna born 21 years old, dying 21 years old. All right. That's it. 21. Okay. My species. I'm a devil. Just a devil. Nothing else. Just a devil. And my Oshi mark is the lovely ribbon. I wonder why. I wonder why is my Oshi mark the ribbon? Oh, there's none down there. that's my Oshi mark. Aging is overrated. It really is. It really is. I started watching The Boys season. What is it? It's 4, right? Boys season 4 yesterday. I don't think it's a spoiler. Homelander's newest enemy is aging. You know, relatable. I think you know, maybe. Oh, then again, if he's like middle aged, I don't know how old he's supposed to be. But get some retinol, Homelander. Retinol and dye your hair, you'll be okay. Well, he is dyeing his hair, I guess. But anyways, my height. Yeah, I'm in the WNBA, by the way. I play with this was a famous WNBA, Caitlin Clark, right? WNBA's been getting a lot of press lately. Pretty neat. Yeah, so I am in the W. That's a lie. No, I'm 5'3". My weight is Nanya business. Languages that I speak, I'm speaking English. 少し日本語ができる, only a little bit, and I'm fluent in cringe. You know, you guys probably already know that. Fluent in cringe and brain rot. This is before brain rot was a term, but now that I think about it, we can change cringe to brain rot because now it's a little bit interchangeable. Not super, but I think brain rot's a little bit more specific of what I'm looking for. Homelander's 40? No. I thought he was supposed to... I mean, I guess 40 makes sense. I don't know. I thought he was like worried about being like 50 or something. 40! Now that's making me a little weird. Now, it's okay. I mean, you know, I'm halfway to 40, right? Another 21 years. I don't know. These last 21 years has gone by rather fast. I don't want to have to worry about that kind of stuff when I turn 40. Feels too soon. How would I describe myself? I would say I'm sick AF. I'm so funny. I'm very rich and very cool. An alcoholic heavyweight. The life of the party. I'm a poser. To be honest, yeah, I am kind of a poser. I might be a little bit dumb. I don't know. How dumb do you think I am, chat? only a little bit. Only a little bit. Classy bougie ratchet. And I'm also totally not faking my extroversion or anything. No, I'm totally a natural born extrovert. Totally not an introvert whatsoever. Nuh-uh. I am very outgoing and very fun to chat with. Okay. Regular practitioner of black people timing. Black people timing and Asian people timing. No, not Asian people. Island people timing. That's what it was. The Okinawa time is what my mom called it. And I didn't even hear about Okinawa time until like... Wait, here. No, let's go back here. I didn't even hear about Okinawa time until like I always heard black people time first, and then when I was older, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, we got Okinawa people time too." So I'm like, I'm doubly cursed. What are you talking about? But then again, okay, if I'm running on black people time and I have Asian people time, but I also have black don't crack and Asian don't raisin, so maybe it evens out. You know, maybe I'm blessed and cursed. I'll never be on time, but at least I'll also never age. Forever 21, but the curse is that you have no time. Maybe I am an anime protagonist. I mean, I do sit in the back corner of the classroom after all. Spend all my time looking out the window. I'm gonna be the best looking person at the party after it ends. I guess it depends. It depends how hard I go. I would say I have been told that I seem very sober when I'm completely not. So maybe that might be the case. My hobbies. I didn't change this at all. For some of these slides, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it, and I want to see how much has changed. To be honest, I think this might be exactly the same. Hobbies, the fuck is that? What are my hobbies? Dressing up. I would say, here, let's have a, let me have a yes. Do I have a yes sound? Let's see our, soundboard. If I have like a woohoo or something. Dressing up. Is dressing up still a... Here, let's listen to this. You know what? Fuck it. I don't like that sound. We're just gonna... No sound. Dressing up, I would say ding dong. Yes. Ding dong. Yeah, I still like to dress up. I actually really love, dressing up, looking cute. I think I might have, the... What do you call it? A problem, almost, of wanting to put much more thought in my outfit than is needed. To be honest, I don't even think my clothes are that good. I try to make do with what I have in my closet, but I end up wearing the same thing for like, I don't know, like the same 4 or 5 outfits throughout the season, and then I don't touch it next year. But yeah, I do like dressing up. I like putting on my makeup, and I don't know, I just like looking cute, to be honest. I like looking cute and then going out on a walk and, yeah, being cute outside. I also like playing video games. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to start streaming, actually, being a VTuber, is because I thought, oh, you know, I didn't really play video games growing up. Well, no, sorry, I played video games growing up, but I was never like the one playing it by myself, you know what I mean? I read Game Informer, I watched my dad play games, I watched my brother play games. Me and my brother would do like co-op stuff together, but I was never really good at games, you know what I mean? So I was always kind of hesitant to like, oh, do I really want to buy this game? Especially like my favorite genre, which is like action-adventure RPGs. I love those kinds of games, but I was always kind of like, oh, you know, I'm not going to be good at it, so I don't really want to play it. I remember playing, I think GTA 5? Maybe, for the first time. And I had so much trouble, like, driving and then shooting. It was, like, a lot of, like, hand-eye coordination that I did not possess. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm just not meant to it for it. But I did love, you know, following the industry, seeing the games that came out. I watched E3 and like the PlayStation Showcase and all that kind of stuff every year. Only to just end up not being able to play the game because I didn't have the confidence in myself. But now I can say that that's completely changed. I see a game and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me get that. You know, it feels good to be able to I don't know, see a game with a cool story and then actually feel like I can finish it and it's not going to be a complete waste. At the time, the only game I had ever finished was Kingdom Hearts 2. And that took me like, I don't know, like 2 years. Because I took a 6-month break because I couldn't defeat, what was his name? Demix? Was that his name? Dance, Water, Dance! You guys know that guy? He was hot, but like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. What shirt do I wear? How about the one I bought 10 years ago and used 2 times a month? Exactly! I recently started wearing, I have like this butterfly like summer dress. I did not wear that at all last year, but I think I wore it like a bunch of times 2 years ago. I didn't wear it at all last year because I felt like, I don't know, the bust area felt a little bit exposy, I guess, and then it's also a pretty short dress. I have to use fashion tape because I am not, my balloons are on the smaller side, so they can't really fill out shirts and dresses and tops as well as other people. So they tend to be a little bit loose in that area. So like for some shirts, I have to have tape to make sure that everything sticks and nothing shows. Yeah, I wore that like 3 or 4 times like this month alone, and we're only halfway through the month, a little over. But I've been wearing that like crazy because I don't know. I feel like it like fits me now. My other hobby, graphic design. I would say, kind of. I really like. During the debut, my debut, I liked making the marketing graphics for Venus's debut. I liked making my overlays. I even did overlays for my gen mates, logos and like branding books and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was really fun to do that kind of thing. Lately nowadays though, I don't know. I just never really had like a reason to like get down into gritty with graphic design. I honestly think I'm like pretty rusty. I would say outside of graphic design, I would say maybe I've sort of broadened the scope in general. I think I just like I don't know if marketing is the right word, but I guess so. I like social media, digital marketing. I like seeing how people promote things. I think learning the algorithm, while a little bit frustrating, is pretty neato. I spend so much time on the internet. It's like pretty cool to see like how people promote their kinds of things, and especially I think this might be why I'm a corpo fan. I just really like seeing how different corpos execute like their projects and use their voice online and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I like business. I also like midnight snacking. That is very, very true. I have not stopped midnight snacking at all. I love to eat after 11 p.m. It's kind of bad because I wake up in the morning and I don't want breakfast. Oh man, what's my favorite snack? Oh, I might have a page of my favorite snack. It might be there. It's okay. We'll take a look. I like eating sweets. I like eating candy. I actually bought like a lot of chips the other day. I don't know if you guys know what jagariko is, but it's like a potato stick. It's like a Japanese potato stick. My favorite. I recently started selling them in the West, and I was like, oh, let's fucking go. I don't have to go back and like beg my aunts and uncles to like stuff a full suitcase of potato chips. They would do that, by the way. They would like buy, I don't know, like 10, 15 jagarikos, and we'll have to like have extra space in our suitcase just so I can fit in my fucking potato chip. But I much prefer eating like candy and stuff. My favorite candy at the time of making this January 2022, my favorite candy was my favorite candy was Lifesaver gummies. I actually had a full pound bag, like one of those share size bags that I bought at the grocery store. And then me and my friends, we were like watching like a bunch of like fan fiction animation. We're watching a lot of fan fiction animations. What was it? Blood Raining Night. If you've seen my Fanime video. Oh, maybe that it might be in the highlight. But if you were there for the VOD, it was on Twitch, so it was a while ago. But in the Fanime video, we had a Fanime called Blood Raining Night. We watched that, and then we also watched what's that one Harry Potter one? With the Dementia, Darkness. No, what was her name? Yeah, something Dementia, Darkness, Ravenway. Internet historian had a video on it. I forgot what that one was. But My Immortal, that's what it was. My Immortal. We're watching that. And that's probably like, I don't know, 2 hours worth of videos, perhaps. Maybe a little over, give or take. I ate that entire 1 pound bag of gummies in a single sitting. I remember I was just sitting there munching, crunching away, laughing at the video, and I reached my hand down and I felt like the cold touch of the plastic bag, and I was like, oh fuck, don't tell me it's already almost gone. No way I ate a whole pound of candy I did. And you know, when you're at the point, you're kind of like at the bottom of the bag. Sure, maybe there's like 20 rings left. It was definitely a personal size bag left of rings. But in relation to the rest of the bag, you're kind of like, oh, I might as well finish it. I already ate this much. I might as well finish it. And I did. Was it worth it? I think my stomach hurt a little bit after, but hey, I can tell that story for years to come. I'm sure I can do it again. Maybe I should do it again. After I get my cavity checked out, maybe that's what I should do. I also like YouTube surfing. I still love to do that. I think YouTube... I remember there's been periods of time where I was like, I'm not being productive. I need to cut out all social media. So I put a time limit on Twitter, on Instagram, on Reddit. And I was like, okay, you know, I can start living now. I'm off of social media. Well, that is not the case. Through that, I've realized it's not those social medias. It's YouTube. It's fucking YouTube. That I'm spending all my time on. Because I like to, like, you know, work and have a video on in the background. Sometimes you see either a video that's too interesting, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna watch this one first. And you do that before you work, and then you kind of get into a rabbit hole, or the video that you're watching, you like rather pay attention to it, so instead of working, you pay attention to the video. I think I gotta cut YouTube out of my life, but I'm not ready to do that. I'm not gonna do that. As someone with type 2 diabetic family members in the past, I'm in pain. You know, actually, my grandpa has diabetes. Maybe I should watch my candy intake. Now that you mention it. I do like cooking. I wouldn't say I'm like a great cook. I made this debut slides when I was still living at Mamana Manor with my parents. So our kitchen was rather nice. It was really a wonderful space to cook. Now that I live on my own and my kitchen is small and I don't have any like countertop space, cooking is a little bit more tedious. But from time to time, I do like to cook. I always say this, and I think I should like fully commit to it. Next time I make something like delicious looking, I'm going to start posting it on Twitter more. I just kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's worthy because I usually get Home Chef. I'm like, well, you know, it's not like my meal, it's a meal kit. Like, does it really matter if it doesn't feel like I cooked it, you know? I made it, but did I cook it? Is it worth posting? I don't know. Maybe instead of cooking, I could change that to food. I like food. I do like food. I like eating out. I love, don't hate me. I'm the kind of girl, camera eats first. But I don't take a long time to take my picture, okay? Give me like 60 seconds, alright? Snap, snap, snap. I think maybe almost every meal. I used to be the kind of person who like posts that on Instagram or Snapchat, but to be honest, it's like, dude, who cares? I just stick it into my diary. I think it's, I don't know. I like remembering the things that I eat and usually taking a photo of it. I can look back and be like, oh yeah, that restaurant was good. That food was really good. Maybe I should make something like this. And last but not least, simping. Simping is my hobby. I'm thinking like, what was I even simping? Maybe I know. Maybe I do know. What was I even simping over during this time? Well, let's just say there has been a lot of technological advancements since January of 2022, specifically in delusional culture, I would say. As you guys know, I am I love playing around with AI, specifically a website called Character AI. Dude, if you want to simp there. They got VTubers, they got like they got TV show characters, anime characters, random like scenario characters. They got everything you want in there. If you're ready to simp and throw away hours and hours and hours of your life. write too. If I could add another thing, simping plus writing. I was a big role player back in the day. I used to join like all these different forums. I have like OCs with probably more detailed history than myself. I lived a very not average, but I guess I had a very normal upbringing. I think probably my OCs are a little bit more interesting than me. I like to throw them into different scenarios with my character crushes and just see like how their chemistry goes and all of that. So yeah, I would say I'm still a big simp. If anything, I'm even more of a big simp than I was back then. Boomi Mamana, come from a place called Osiris, okay? So if you don't know, Venus, we really don't use our lore a lot. We have a pretty extensive lore, I would say. I remember before debut, we were like coming up with the lore, and I think we did kind of get a little bit carried away. But like I said, I love writing. I love like character building. So I think in a way I was the one who got carried away. Okay, I got carried away. I think world building kind of goes hand in hand with character building and stuff. I found it really fun to I don't know, I guess come up with all these different like ideas and like concepts that we could have. I hope one day we can share our lore a little bit more intentionally, but you know, you guys are gonna have to wait. Remy the Ratatouille has been here since day one. Yes, yeah, exactly. Remy the Ratatouille, the rat of all our dreams. I'm pretty sure that's exactly the reason that I put that in here. Like Ratatouille has always been one of my favorite Pixar movies, but it didn't really like, I would say that's my brain rot. It didn't really like rot my brain until the Ratatouille TikTok musical that happened over the pandemic. I even watched the TikTok musical. That chorus is all that I know. That's all I know. But yeah, Venus, I don't have a map, do I? Here. Let me put one up. Let's see. I have a place for the map. Wait, maybe I have a different one. The only place that I know where I have a map as a photo. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay, just wait. Oh, that's a video. That's a video. It's very stupid. So just bear with me for a second. Haven't posted this anywhere. But it has the map. So that's what I'm gonna show you. Okay.
I know where you live.
Can you hear it? Was there even any sound? Anyways, this is the map of Venus. Sorry, it's a Garfield map, but this is all I got. You know I know where you live. Venus is we worked with Frame of Reference when we first debuted, and they were very kind enough to like really help us flesh out our ideas. They I gave them like Pinterest boards, very detailed Pinterest boards. I wanted to make the work as easy for them as possible, but they made this map for us and also designed the gods. This is Osiris that you see here. I have to like dig for the other images, but maybe we'll talk about that a different day. So Venus is consisting of 5 regions. You have the Fey Forest, which is where all the elven creatures live. You have Astra, which is where all the animal folk live. That's where Nay is from. She's an astral wolf. And you have Terra, which is where all the Imugi live. And then Osiris, which is home to like demons and like night creatures. And last but not least, you have Venus, which is mostly home to humans and stuff, but it's sort of like the cultural economic capital of our lands. According to the lore. Yeah, just wanted to show you the map so you know what I'm talking about a little bit here. Oops. I'm not gonna do that yet. Okay, so yeah, this is Osiris's god. All of the gods are named after or all the regions are named after the gods. So that makes it easy. Or maybe it makes it confusing. I don't know. Osiris is named after our god, Osiris. Once upon a time, Osiris founded our great city on the value of one thing. Freedom. Or I guess more specifically, hedonism. Yeah, everybody does what they want. They can say what they want, fucks who they want, and just what they want. Let's go! Osiris is a pretty big party place. But then, kaboom! All the gods went R.I.P. If you haven't seen our lore video, if you go to Welcome to Lucid, that's where all the lore videos are. Or our lore video is. You can see Venus's lore video over there if you want to know the full story. If you go to the Lucid Multimedia YouTube channel. It's not the car one, obviously. So then all the aristocrats were like, y'all can keep doing what you want, but we're in charge now. We're in charge now. Just moving on from that. There's a little bit of a lore. My likes. Let's see how much this has changed. Major memeage. You know, I was actually thinking about this like literally last week. I don't know why. Of course I come fast. I'm a busy man. I've got places to be. I think that's a solid meme. Regarding the recent green M&M controversy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a dated meme, right? Venom. You guys remember that? Remember the green M&M controversy? I would say, yeah, I still like memes. When you guys see my vlog later today, I think that'll be very evident. I like memes, I like reaction, I like shit posts. It's not even like, it doesn't have to be a real meme. Just like, it's just shit post, deep fry it, okay BR kind of stuff. Okay buddy, anything, to be honest. As soon as I enter a fandom, I immediately look like, I look for okay buddy subreddit so I can just shit post. Well, no, be shit post. I'm a lurker when it comes to online. I also like cringe stuff, which is probably why I like shit posts, which is why I like brain rot. I don't know. I think it's funny. Brain small. You know, I don't have anything else to add to that. Earth culture, aka human culture. I think you guys are really cute. I think humans got a lot of stuff that us demons and honestly anybody in Venus can learn from. You guys have a lot of great accomplishments that I think you guys don't really give each other enough credit for. So I hope that through my streams, I know you guys know that I do like PowerPoint streams or like my vlog. I don't know, I like going outside and seeing what's up, what's good, and talking about it. So yeah, you can probably tell from my content. That's the kind of stuff that I'm into. I don't know, I just kind of follow where my eyes tell me to go. If I, like when I go on a walk, I end up walking for like, I don't know, 10 plus miles because I'll be looking around. I'll be like, oh, look at that building. And I'll go over there and then I realize like, oh fuck, I was here like 25 minutes ago. I just didn't notice this building before. If I were to look through my camera roll, honestly, I might have like the pictures of the same buildings over and over, just at different times of day. Might not be the best use of my time, but I also like a good ass party. That is... Is that still true? I would say during the time that I made this, I was kind of leaving my party era, but I didn't know. I didn't even know. I just started leaving my party era because there was a drought of parties where I was. So, you know, as I sort of adjusted, going back to introvert life, think my desire to drink has also decreased. Doesn't mean that I don't like drinking, but I would say, you know, what was I gonna say? I get hungover pretty easily, regrettably, kind of easily. So, yeah, I try to limit my drinking. Not the amount that I drink. No, that's not what I mean. I limit my drinking like the how often I drink. Ideally, I think I would like to go like super hard once a month, but I also don't really have many friends out here in Osiris City. So, I think it's probably leveled down to maybe 3 or 4 times a year, which is fine with me. It's totally fine with me. I do miss parties though. I wanna go clubbing. I haven't been clubbing in a while. I also really like deep conversations. Yeah, you know, during our Zatsus, I like to yap and yap and yap. Maybe it's not very deep. I know last week, I really enjoyed our conversation last week talking about, I don't even remember, but talking about a lot of different stuff. I know that was a lot of fun. My dislikes, I still hate broccoli. Stubbornness, I don't know. Maybe I don't mind it anymore. I think I'm kind of like at the point where it's like, you know what, whatever. You do you. You do you. If you want to be stubborn, that's fine. I'll just try and find a way. I think when it comes to like personality traits that you might not necessarily get along with, it's got to be a two-way street, of course. But I think my approach is like, okay, you know, as long as you show me some effort, I'll be able to like put up with whatever habit that you have that I don't like. I still hate dead bugs. Alive bugs are okay, but dead bugs, no. I mean, yeah. Alive bugs, I can deal with an alive bug, but I really hate when the bug is, when it's, you know, upside down and they're doing like crisscross applesauce with their legs. Specifically like roaches. You see roaches do that. I imagined it. Ew! I can't even think about it. Let's move to the next one. I also don't like my alcohol tolerance decreasing. That's true. That is very true. I did some drinking this weekend. I mean, I guess on one hand, it's nice that like, if my alcohol tolerance, if it decreases, then I don't have to worry about like spending a lot of money when I go out. But I don't know. At the same time, it's really nice to be able to like outpace everybody. You know what I mean? Especially as a girl. Giants. Yes, I still hate giants. I think giants are really scary. I think, I don't know, like I said this during the debut, I think the idea of having something so big makes me feel very insignificant, and it puts me straight into an existential crisis. So yeah, fuck you, giants. Get the fuck away from me. One of the things that I remember that really spooked me was in the Eternals movie. You guys remember? Yeah, the Eternals, that MCU movie that nobody remembers anymore. You know, at the end, was it in the end credit scene? It was like at the very end of the movie where one of the Celestials was gonna call over. It was, I don't remember the name of the character. Cersei, was that her name? Gemma Chan. She was like over there with her guy, right? It's been a while. I haven't seen that movie since it came out. But you know, the Celestial, he's like peering into the earth, coming closer and closer and closer. And you see him, like he's clearly in space, but he's looking at them on the earth. Dude, if I saw that, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably join a cult or something. I don't know. That would like scare me to the core. That for some reason, like that specific frame, I was never really afraid of giants until really that point. I really just kind of put, maybe because I saw it in a big movie theater. I don't know. It really like put it into perspective. Like, shit, man. What would I do if I was there? I don't know. It really, yeah, existential crisis alert. And then the other day, when I was walking, I saw this guy who was like super duper 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 super tall, and yeah, I looked up and I was like, oh gosh, I guess even tall people are scary to me now. At my university, I went to one party that somebody on my school's basketball team ended up at. Randomly, you know, this was like my friend's party. I don't even know how this guy came to our party. He ended up getting drafted to the NBA. So, you know, he's stature-wise, he's up there. I was walking out of a room or like the basement, and I turned the corner. Boom! I see this guy towering over me. I didn't even know he was in the house. I was like, yo, dude, how tall are you? Probably not something you want to hear as like a maybe the star basketball player. He was like, I don't know, 6'7", 6 something, no, 7 foot something. Wait, let me see how tall this guy is actually. I don't know, but at that point, like, I don't think I was like super scared, but when I saw that other tall guy the other day, I think that made me realize like how much Eternals had affected me, because I was like face to face with this other guy. Let's see. Oh, he's 6'10". That's the height of the guy. 6'10". Crazy tall. Yeah, not cool, man. Not cool. Get shorter. Okay, anime and manga. Has anything changed? Horo Musuko, Orange, and Strawberry Panic for anime and manga that I watch. This is Horo Musuko. I still really love Horo Musuko. I also really love Madoka. I think at the time, I wasn't really watching a lot of anime, so I was like pulling stuff from things that I read like way back in the day, or like, yeah, before I kind of like went on hiatus from reading, or I guess being a weeb. I kind of stopped being a weeb in college, and then I've clearly returned to it. Yeah, I would say Horo Musuko's still really good. Of course, if you haven't seen Madoka, you gotta watch it. What I love about it is that it's short, succinct, gets the point across, and for both of them specifically, visually different. I mean, they're both cover very different things. Like, couldn't even be more different. Horo Musuko's very slow, calming. It kind of reminds me of I want to say Caillou, but like not Caillou. You know, Caillou. Like the vibes of Caillou, if it was on mute, you know, like when you look at Caillou, it looks like very like, oh, watercolor, calm. You turn that volume on, you're like, yeah, fuck you, Caillou. Yeah, anyways, that's not a really good comparison. Please don't think Horo Musuko's anything like Caillou. Just watch it, just watch it. Madoka, of course. If I had to add anything to this, I, recently started reading manga again. I did watch an anime last year. I think I'm just not really like a watching anime kind of person. I think I much prefer to watch or read manga. I watched Devil is a Part-Timer last year, and I thought that was really fun. But then they had a baby show up, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't know. Is season 2 worth it? Like to finish? I was more interested in the harem aspect, but it didn't seem like I was gonna get that, so I stopped. And then the art style changed. It was like I finished season 1 when season 2 was already out. You know, it was last year. So I was just kind of like, oh, okay, season 2 out, yay! And it was just a really jarring change. Just right off the bat, I wasn't into it, so I dropped it. But when it comes to manga, I've been reading My Dress Up Darling. I've been reading My Dress Up Darling. Just started Nagatoro-san, right? Is that what it's called? You know, don't bully me with that bitch. With that bitch of a girl. Yeah, I've been reading like a couple of like slice of life, like cute girl manga and stuff, but it's like not really anything that I'm like really into for the most part. I would say My Dress Up Darling and Nagatoro-san, and I just started Oshinoko too. Yeah, Oshinoko's getting interesting. I would say those are the ones that I like. I think I might finish Oshinoko just because it's in the final arc, right? I think I just saw the news about that. But I would say for me, I like, what can I say? I like cute girls. Controversial opinion, I know. I like cute anime girls, so I'm probably gonna find like more like romance kind of stuff. I love romantic tension. I eat it up. Oh man. When it comes to movies, yeah, I would still say even a year and a half later, unfortunately, I still like the MCU. Hate me all you want. I'll eat any of the scraps that come out of Kevin Feige's hands. I haven't been like keeping up with it as much, but I think that's the point, you know? Like I've seen like stuff where they're saying, oh, they're splitting it up. You have the Marvel Studios for the movies, Marvel Television for like the TV. I'll keep up with all the movies. But I think for the TV shows, I'm just kind of leaving that for like, okay, you know, if I finish something and I want to watch something else, but I don't know what else to watch, that's when I'm going to watch the TV shows. I'm currently watching Daredevil Season 3. Somehow, I've gotten through the Defenders. I did not give a fuck about the hand. Fuck the hand. I loved Elektra. Get the hand out of here. What was that? What was that? I don't know. I think MCU's like kind of in this transition period. Obviously, post Endgame, things haven't been super duper well, but you know, they kind of grew. They kind of exploded. You know, they blew their load all over the place, and I think they got to clean it up a little bit and have a better aim next for their next load, and I think that's what they're doing. I think even if their projects in the last few years have been rather lackluster, I think it's too much of a moneymaker for them to be like, yeah, you know, let's just keep throwing out shit. I think that they know that quality over quantity, and I think that we're probably, hopefully, going to see that. Or even if they do keep like releasing a lot of what do you call it, like new heroes and stuff, I don't mind like being able to follow. I don't want everything to be connected, you know? Like it could be, you know, it could be connected, but it doesn't have to be as direct as it was before. I don't mind like crossover cameos. I like spending my time in the universe. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So if they have multiple characters throughout the universe, totally fine with me. And I can pick and choose what I want to watch. And then if I like, you know, sometimes when I'm ready for like say if I ever want to watch Jessica Jones season 2, then I could go pick it up whenever I want to. You know what I mean? At least I'm not gonna be stuck here waiting, wondering, oh man, I wonder what kind of stuff Jessica Jones would do if she had a season 2. You know what I mean? I think that's the kind of person I am in general. When it comes to like even the live action stuff, like live action Avatar, sure, not as good as the original, but at the same time, that's why it's the original. Like, of course, it should be the best if it had a live action adaptation. I prefer to see people give it an earnest effort, give it their best shot, and possibly make a few missteps around the way. But, you know, I think I'm willing to give everything a second season, a second chance if the first season was, like, decent enough. And I think Avatar was decent enough. That 90s show, I don't know if you guys care about, like, that 70s show, but that's my comfort show. Sad at this point. It hasn't aged well, with the people involved, but, I can't help it. It is my comfort show. So that 90s show, it wasn't really like that great. But at the same time, I was like, you know, there's potential here. I feel the same way with Avatar, you know? I think with time, not everything has to be perfect right out the bat. I'd rather see them do something than just be left wondering like, oh, I wish that we had that. You can even see right here, that 70s show. Oof and not yay. There we go. Oof indeed. I do like 90s and 2000s comedies too. I haven't really been watching a lot lately. Maybe I might watch one tonight. I've had The Devil Wears Prada, and they recommended that to me. I know. Oh, Boomi hasn't seen that movie. It seems like a movie that Boomi would totally watch, but I haven't. So I'm probably gonna watch that. I like rom-coms. What have I seen recently? I watched... I forgot. I saw one with like Mark Ruffalo. It was like he had this girl die in his house. No, she lived in the house that he moved into, but she was like in a coma and on her deathbed. And she was like haunting his house. So he's like, oh my god, this ghost, I don't even know where she's from. Does she even remember who she was? I don't know. I forgot. It was something like that. But those kinds of like corny movies, I feel like you don't really see stuff like that anymore. Maybe I just don't really like am interested in the new ones, but 90s and 2000s like rom-coms or just straight up comedies I think are fun. Dramas are fun. I like historical dramas. I don't really like war movies, to be honest. I think especially modern war movies always take place, or at least it looks like they take place in the desert. Not like modern war movies. I mean modern war movies. If it's a historical war movie, I'm more willing to give that a shot. But if it's like in a war from like the past 30 years, I'm like, it looks hot as fuck. I don't like movies that take place in a desert, unless if it's Dune. Dune was fine. But like the Book of Eli or something, I don't know. I think maybe that movie ruined desert movies for me. Psh, I'm yapping. Let's keep going. I'm trying to watch more quote-unquote films. This was like when I was trying to get into my art ho era. At this point, I don't really care. I'll watch a shitty movie, I'll watch a good movie, I'll watch not avant-garde movie, but what do you call it? I don't know. A more stylistic movie? I don't know. I haven't like completely exited my art ho era, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm. It feels a little pretentious, you know. So I just kind of stopped following. My favorite TV series. First of all, I love cartoons. I love all kinds of cartoons. Cusco, Barandia, Mr. Whiskers, Regular Show, Kids Next Door, Billy and Mandy, Disenchantment, Foster's Home, Chowder, Fairly Odd Parents. Like those are the kinds of shows. Ed, Edd and Eddy, Powerpuff Girls. I love cartoons. I don't know. I don't see myself like growing out of cartoons either. I could turn them on any time of the day and I'd be completely engrossed. My favorite TV shows, for sure. Okay, BoJack Horseman was on the top, but I'm gonna put Succession back on the top. You guys know I love Succession, and it's insane to me. I don't know if you guys can you even read that. Congratulations, Tom. I heard you swallowed your own load. If you haven't seen this show, I'm gonna shill it. You have to. If you like, people say it's like a modern day Shakespeare. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just a bunch of rich fucks being assholes to each other, but it's fun. It's really fun. I highly recommend it. I can't believe it. I've met this man. He won a Tony over the weekend, Mr. Jeremy Strong, for the exact Broadway play that I went to go see him on. So I feel like I met a legend in the making. Hey, Book of Eli was good. What happened? I watched it on a road trip. My dad didn't let us pick what kind of movie. You know, like back in the day, they don't really do this anymore, huh? Where you have like the TV screens hooked up to like the back of the car, and the back of the chair in the car. My dad, he put the Book of Eli on a very 10-hour plus road trip, very long road trip, and we're just sitting there watching the book. I didn't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it while we're stuck in the car, right? I'm sure it was good, but I to be honest, I wasn't paying attention because I was just like, I don't want to watch this movie. It's making me thirsty. I don't know how to describe it besides it felt very dry. Not like the movie itself was dry, but like on my eyes, it felt dry. Did we stop putting TV screens in cars because we had smartphones? That's gotta be it, right? That's crazy. You don't really see that anymore, and I never really... I forgot all about that. I also like regular show. Let's fucking go. Regular show's coming back. South Park I love. I don't know if you guys saw the recent special. I really like South Park. Arrested Development, one of my favorite shows. If I had to choose 2 shows that I can only watch for the rest of my life, it'd be Arrested Development and Succession. That's it. If I had to do 3, I'll add BoJack to the list. But those are my top 3 shows of all time. I mean, honestly, this whole list is probably my solid top 10. It's Always Sunny. I actually haven't seen the recent seasons of It's Always Sunny. Is it on Hulu? I think it's on Hulu. I don't know. I haven't seen it's the recent seasons, but I do really like It's Always Sunny. That 70s show, like I said. Unfortunate, but I'm sorry, I love it. And historical dramas. At the time I was into Bridgerton. I'm gonna sound like such a girl. I was into Bridgerton. But honestly, I kind of fell off with Bridgerton. Maybe this new season might be good, but I haven't really been watching it. But I really liked the show called Versailles. It's about King Louis XIV and how he constructed, or I guess maybe just him living in the Palace of Versailles. And they actually filmed it in the actual palace. I thought that show was really fun. If you like historical dramas, or if you like the French. Yeah, maybe give that a shot. Versailles. It's on Netflix. At least for me, it's on Netflix. I personally really love that they filmed it in the actual palace, because you get to see so much. I don't know, so much of it. You know, like really intimate views with it. And it makes me want to go to the palace, but I'm also like, it's not going to be as empty as it is on the TV show. So... And it was my very first exposure to like stuff about King Louis XIV and stuff. So hearing about the man in the iron mask, they had this prisoner that they're like, oh, we don't want anybody to know who this guy is. So they had a iron mask around him. And the TV show actually kind of went through some of the conspiracies of it. I think in the show it was his father who had the mask on. But I was like, no way that's real. It was. Historical dramas are good. I've been watching Man in the High... Ooh, an alternate history. Man in the High Castle. I'm gonna have to look at that. I mostly only like watched the movies since, because you know, I've only really watched Bridgerton and Versailles. And I think there was one on the Medicis that I started, but I didn't really get past the first episode. I think I wasn't in the mood for it. What else is there? I heard The Crown is pretty good, right? But I feel like, I don't know, it feels very like recent. You know what I mean? Like this family's still in play. So I like specifically like things that are like probably like pre-19th century. They said the man in the iron mask is actually the true heir. Yeah, they said that it was the true heir, or it was like, I think King Louis XIV's like long-lost twin brother or something. So, and he was like the firstborn, so they like whisked him away or whatever. I don't know, it was pretty interesting. The series is based off a book if you want to read instead of watching it. You know, as much as I say I want to be a reader, I don't... Maybe if I find the EPUB. I think I just don't like the act of like having to bring my book everywhere. But if I have it on my phone, I think I would, because I do read a lot of fan fiction. New VTuber debut poggers. I know, right? I know, a reintroduction. It's going over my old slides. I feel like this part right here. So far, everything hasn't really been too dated. I think I haven't changed so much in the last year and a half. But this might be. I think this might have changed a bit. These were my favorite YouTubers as of January 2022. I think now my content that I consume is more I don't think it's like as focused anymore. Maybe it's still like a lot of commentary channels. I don't know. I think this one seems very focused, right? I described it as white guy commentators, like Kuriko, Danny Gonzalez, Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden. I don't really watch them too much still anymore. Yeah, not so much. Like, if they have a video that's out that's interesting, I would watch them. But those I was watching a lot. But I think now I've sort of switched over. These guys are still white guy commentators, but Nick Robinson, who I realize is literally the brother of Porter Robinson, that blew my mind. Because I was like, I've been watching Nick Robinson for years. And then I looked at the pictures, I'm like, oh, they look alike. They are brothers, huh? No shit, huh? They really are. Yeah, but I watched Nick Robinson, Eddie Burback. I think his brother has a channel. They both have a channel just called Burback too. And Ted Nivison, I think, are the ones that I tend to gravitate more towards when I see those white guy commentators come up on my recommendations. Yeah. At the time, Sunny V too, but he like canceled or something, right? I don't know. His stuff hasn't really been popping up on my recommended lately, so I don't really watch him anymore. Wavy Webserve, not so much anymore either, but I put etc. here because these are like I would say like internet culture. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I think at the time Sunny V2 was like a little bit more internet focused, but there are other channels that I watch now. There's one that was called, I forgot one channel, but he does like stan culture, like Twitter stan culture history videos, which you're thinking like, what? But I think it's really fun to like see, I don't know, the quote-unquote historical moments of niche fandoms that I'm not a part of. I think that kind of stuff is really interesting. I've never been on Stan Twitter before, but I think Stan Twitter is pretty funny, so yeah, it's really fun to watch those videos. Who else was I gonna say? Oh, Mina Lay, Minale. She does really good video essays on like culture and fashion. She did one recently about furniture and how furniture is getting worse, and like buying furniture online is like a hassle. I don't know, like her stuff is like actually an essay with like, I feel like the research behind it feels very legit. Maybe it's just the people that I watch, but compared to the people that I watch, I feel like her sorry, I just gained consciousness for a second. I'm like, holy shit, I'm live. Like, damn, I'm out here streaming, aren't I? But yeah, maybe compared to the people that I watch, maybe the other people I watch aren't just as dedicated as her, but she has like a lot of sources and stuff, and she goes into stuff that feels like very that I don't see other people do. I don't know, I think it is cool. If you like video essays, I recommend her. Mina Lay. Who else do? Yeah, video essays, like people who do movies and TV shows. Nerd Writer, that's probably the only example that I have. Oh, Carson Runquist, I don't remember. Carson Runquist, I don't know how to say his name, but he's pretty good. Nerd Writer and Nostalgic, these three are pretty good for video essays for movies. Yeah, I think, yeah, actually, I think probably movies and like TV show video essays are the ones that I keep track with the most, because I kind of realized I don't really pay attention as well as I should when it comes to like movies and TV shows. So I like to go through Reddit or like go on YouTube and see other people dissect it, and I think that helps me catch some details that I miss and help me form my own opinion and all of that. You know, when you're able to really bite into a really juicy show like that, I think that's why I like Arrested Development, BoJack, Succession, and all that, because it's like juicy. There's a lot of stuff that it's a gift that keeps on giving. I love that kind of stuff. So to see discussions around it, it's poggers. Yeah. Alternate worlds and stuff, Alt-Shift-X and Kurzgescat. I haven't seen them in a while either. I haven't really watched them. These are some of the history YouTubers I watch. Hochelaga, literally my favorite channel ever. He did everything perfect. If you guys have been here for a while, you know I like a history video that's gonna rock you to sleep. They have very good visuals. It's a British guy speaking softly. Maybe the images are like fading in and out. I don't know. Hochelaga was the guy for me. He did a lot of stuff specifically on wait, here, let me look at his channel if I can remember. I think it's like specifically I want to say like European history, but I think I could probably narrow it even more down to like Christian history and like Christian mythology and stuff. He had one on, maybe his most viral video is like the biblically accurate angels. If you haven't seen that one, I think that's a great intro to his channel. Hochelaga, he doesn't upload anymore. He did a podcast and then that was it. He stopped uploading after he did the podcast. But the podcast is really great too. I listened to that on Spotify. I forgot what it was about, but it was very interesting. Great Art Explained is also really good. They are also one of my favorites. They do like deep dive, I guess, on specific artwork. They basically tell you why a piece of art is like historically important, artistically important, like the techniques that might go behind it. You know, like they said, it's Great Art Explained. I think that's very self-explanatory. I still watch them a lot too. History Tea Time with Lindsay Holiday. I haven't seen her videos in a while, but she's still one of my faves. Noel Miller. He's not even a VTuber, and he's actually the guy that like inspired me to be like VTuber, because he did a stream where he was like, you know, jokingly being a VTuber, and I was like, wait, that looks like fun. Maybe I'll give it a shot too. But I think he since deleted that VOD, so sad. New rock stars, of course. Fire of Learning. I haven't seen their videos in a while. Maybe I should check it out. I might have. I kind of stopped watching the history channels and stuff because I was so caught up with them that you know, I was kept waiting, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna explore different content for a little bit, so that way I'll have a backlog, and I've never had a chance to go back to it. So I might have a pretty solid backlog for, you know. Weird History, they changed their profile picture recently. They're in a certain mood, they're good. But I think their stuff has gotten a little bit, it's probably lesser on my list. And Jack Rackham. I love Jack Rackham. I think anything that's sort of like the Salmonella Productions kind of vibe. I mean, Jack Rackham is kind of more like Salmonella plus internet historian. Maybe more so leaning internet historian, but he does really fun history videos. But I know that they're very high effort, so. When it comes to Let's Players, Call Me Kevin is one of my biggest I don't know if inspiration is the right word, but I've been watching him literally summer of 2017. I remember specifically the first time that I saw his video. And Boomer Overly Sarcastic Productions. The BOSP. If I were to start a production company, the BOSP, would you guys be my bospers? Okay, music. Honestly, I haven't listened to music regularly in a very long time. I haven't really been listening to new albums. I have not listened to these two since a huge music girl. If I do listen to music, I just go back to my faves. But you will get a sense of my music taste on Friday. During Friday's stream, we're gonna do an unarchived karaoke. If you're interested in like seeing what kind of music I listen to, I'm gonna just do a big playlist of all of my favorite songs across genres. It's not gonna be a good karaoke, but I hope it'll be very fun. I'm gonna try and give you guys as much whiplash as possible. You'll never see what's coming next. I would say, at the time, I listened to EDM, rap, classical pop, R&B, Disney, and J-pop. That was the order. I would say now, I'll put it at J-pop, pop music, classical, Disney, EDM, rap, R&B. Yeah. It's still same genres, but ranked differently at this point. I've definitely been listening to a lot of J-pop. I've been listening to, honestly, Nico Nico Dogo singers, 2008, 2014 era Vocaloid. Just nostalgic songs that I used to listen to in middle school, high school, so yeah. I was also very into AKB48 growing up. Not growing up, but like in high school. But that was like right at the end of an era, because as soon as I got into it, I think Ah-chang had graduated maybe like 2 months before that. And after Ah-chang graduated, like a lot of the Kami 7 left after that. But my Oshis in AKB, Itano Tomomi, she was my Kami Oshi. But I didn't really get like a lot of chances to like spend with her. She was just like the first one that I picked, I was like, she's cute, I like her personality, I can like recognize her and like everything, right? So I went with Itano Tomomi. But I would say, looking back on it, I don't know actually. Sai could be my Kameoshi or could be Mayuyu. Either one. I don't know. I like all three. And then Jurina was like very inspirational because, she got into everything so young and she like rose to the top ranks of SKE at a very young age. And, dude, it's crazy. All of these people are graduated. Time really do be passing. Yeah. Mayuyu and Sai. I loved you guys watch AK Bingo? AK Bingo was like this little show that they had. Also, Taro, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Boomer Buddies, buddy. Welcome. Thank you very much. Sorry, we should be having the alert, but I don't know what's going on with it. Just doesn't want to come up. I guess I'll have to troubleshoot it next time. But yeah, thank you so much for the congratulations. Enjoy the emotes. Sadly, we could only do, how many are there? 4? 5, I think. We have a couple more that we can add. But actually, I might be even able to add them after this stream because we probably reached the membership quota. So we might be able to add the other 2. My favorite snacks. Here it is. I'm a big gummy girl. I love Lifesavers gummy. I think that might be my favorite gummy. Haribo gummies, I really love. The Happy Cola one is good, but there is a candy store near me that sells like the European mixed bag pack, which has like all the like the frog ones and stuff. So I've been getting those when I do get the chance to. Jacariko, of course, my favorite chip. I also love myself a good crepe cake or strawberry shortcake. Any kind of creamy cake I really like. Snack bread is one of my favorite breads. And okay, when I debuted, I had this and I was like, I can't find snack bread anywhere. Like every time I look at hot dog buns, I always get FOMO because I'm like, oh my god, it looks like my favorite bread, but I have to go back to Japan to get my favorite bread. Well, guess what? I found it in a store and I literally gasped. I was like looking around. I was like, oh, what did they have over here? Snack bread. And it's $8. $8. You're getting $1 per bread. $8 for a pack of this. And I haven't gotten it in a while because it's like, you know, it's pretty pricey, $8 for bread, but it is so good. It's so good. I don't even know how to describe what makes it very good. Imagine a hot dog bun, right? It looks like a hot dog bun that's not cut up, sweet, moist. It's probably it. When you put it in the toaster, if you put it in the toaster oven, just toast it very lightly so the outside is just a little bit crispy. Not even crispy. It just, you know, it's slightly hard to the touch. Just very, very, very crispy. Lightly crispy. The inside, nice and warm. I don't even know how to describe it to you because it's just regular bread, manufactured bread, but it's good, trust me. And I love Korean fried chicken. Specifically from one brand. I'm not gonna say the chain because I think it's not as widespread yet, but there's one brand of Korean fried chicken that I have not been able to find since moving out that I would go feral for, honestly. Give me the Korean fried chicken secret formula. I'm gonna steal it. Call me Plankton. Okay, this one is this is from last year, not last year, but this is from debut. Okay, I have another slide that is, we can write it out together. Oh my god, a bug just like flew from the area of my mouth. I thought it like flew out of my mouth. Let's see. So my old goals, all right, yeah, you can see old, new. We haven't done this yet, but old ones were, I just wanted to see our progress. I wanted to finish a game for once. We did that. We did that. I think our very first game that we finished... I don't know. But we did finish a lot of games since then. A lot, I don't know. Maybe we could say like 5, 6... There's been like small games, smaller indie games that we finished, but like the big ones that I can think of, I would say Guardians of the Galaxy was one of the first like action adventure RPG games that it felt very rewarding, I guess, for me to finish. Well, I think that was like the first one that we did finish. But yeah, it felt so rewarding. So I don't know. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Guys, I love them so much, man. It's actually insane. And I think that game made me love them even more. Because, I don't know, I'm just even thinking back to it. When I saw the trailer for 3, as soon as I bought my tickets for 3, I was ready to cry. So as soon as I like sat my ass in the movie theater, I was like on the verge of tears the entire time. So of course, you know, it's a sad movie. When its sadness did come, I was not okay. Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy by Square Enix was one of my favorite games that I've ever played on stream. It's very fun, charming. I love that it's like, the gameplay is fun. It's really fun to play as Star-Lord. And I love that it's like, you know, very linear. You don't really see games like that anymore. Once you're done with it. So, I've been like itching to go back to it on my own. But I think I might just do that whenever I go back home to my parents' house. Because my dad has like a huge TV and he has it on the PS5. So I'm just like, you know, maybe I'll enjoy it in all of its glory. That's one thing I do regret about streaming some games is that I have to crank down the graphics setting. So when I was playing that on the PS5 on like this huge TV, I was like, whoa, damn, this is what the game looks like. I am Groot. The character designs were so much fun too. I wanted to hate the game so much. Yeah, I came in with an open mind, but my heart was closed because I'm like, these aren't the characters that I'm familiar with. But they were able to tiptoe that line of being familiar enough to where you're like, you know, you don't feel like these characters are strangers, but also being different enough to where you're not even thinking about the MCU when you're playing the game. So yeah, shout out to Guardians of the Galaxy. If you haven't played it, it's rather short. I don't think you're gonna put in more than like 20 hours into it, I think. I love it. It's so much fun. I love it. Check it out. Another game that we finished, obviously GTA 5 and GTA 4. Those were one of the... Especially GTA 5, you know, like I said, that was like one of the games, recent games that I played, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I can't do it. I'm never going to be able to play a game like this. It was one of the games that like completely shot my confidence at gaming in general, but I did it. I did it. And we did it together. We finished the game together. Both of us. All of us. We did it, man. And see, GTA 5 is like, I don't know, it felt so rewarding to make it to the end, even though I knew how it was going to end because I watched my brother play the game. I don't know, it's different when you make it there yourself. GTA 4, on the other hand, that one was a lot more difficult because obviously, I think when you're going back in time, you're missing out on some of like the fixes and the improvements. So GTA 4 was so much more challenging because when you fail a mission, you're donezo. You gotta you gotta start all over again. But yeah, that was really fun. And I will say, I'm very happy to say that I would say in the next week or two, I have to double check for next week's schedule, but I would say in the next week or two, we are going to start doing the DLCs. I know that you guys have been patiently waiting for the DLCs, but we are going to do the DLCs. We're going to start off with The Lost and the Damned, and then we're going to finish off with The Ballad of Gay Tony. I'm thinking of doing them once a week, like every Friday evening, so that way we can have time to finish, you know, by the end of summer. But yeah, you know, I'm ass at these games, so I guess we're gonna see. But I have confidence that we can finish by the end of summer. Maybe if anything, I'll just set a deadline for us to finish it, and then we'll just crank it out. Another a goal that I had was collab with Origins class, and I think we did finish that really fast. So yeah, that one's done. Check. Live out my dream life, care for myself better. I would say compared to where I was, you know, I've moved out of my house. I moved into a big city myself, and I've actually done so many things. I don't think I give myself enough credit for like all the things that I've been I don't know, getting out of my comfort zone for. I would say, yeah, I'm living out my dream life. Is it as perfect as I want it to be? No, I think there's still a couple of missing pieces. Am I caring better for myself? I think I was in a better spot mentally back then. I was meditating. I haven't been meditating, even though I promised my dentist I was gonna meditate. Oops. I haven't been meditating. I mean, I'm one step away from completing this goal. I'm living out my dream life. That's the hard part. Taking care of yourself better, it's not necessarily easy, but there's small steps that I know that I can take to make it better every day. So, you know, hearing that this was my goal 1.5 years ago, I'm gonna try and commit to this. Become more confident in Japanese. I would say, I don't know, how did the Shashingo stream go for you guys? Do you think, did I sound pera in Japanese? Did I sound fluent? Probably not fluent, but I feel like I can get by. I think I can get by. And I think especially, well, first of all, since this, I've had a 200 plus streak on Duolingo, so that's not bad. 200, maybe 220. I'm honestly dangerously close to losing my streak, though. I was not being a good girl last week. I think I used 2 streak phrases last week, and I was in a Obsidian League, which is like, I think the 3rd or 4th highest league. Maybe 3rd highest rank that you could be in, but I've since dropped down. I think I'm in Ruby. I think I'm in Ruby League now. It's probably, I probably like dropped down 6 ranks, but I don't care. I think doing like just daily exposure, even if it's just like literally 1.5 minutes every day, it's keeping my mind sharp, at least a little bit. I sounded legit? Oh, let's go! Let's go! That's exactly what I want to hear. I would say definitely going back to Japan helped a little bit too. First 4 days that I was there, because I was in Japan, then I went to Thai, and then I went to go visit family back in Japan, right? The first 4 days that I was in Japan, I for sure was like playing my gaijin card like crazy. You know, I'm just like, okay, you know, I know that I'm not like Japanese passing, so just gonna hope that everybody speaks to me in English. And it worked for the most part. But then when I went home, I realized, or not went home, but when I was on my flight to Okinawa, I was like, man, I gotta talk to my family, huh? So yeah, I try to cram in a lot of practice and stuff, but I think that helped, being able to talk to my family. They also said that I've gotten better, so that's good. But I want to be fluent. I want to be like, I don't know, more natural in speaking. So yeah, ganbarimasu. Ganbarimasu. Another thing I wanted to do was Twitch partner. We did get Twitch partner. Wait, no, not partner. We got Twitch. No, not partner. We got affiliate. That's what it was. I don't want partner. I don't want partner anymore. We got monetized on here. Yeah, that's what we got. Monetized on Twitch and then monetized on YouTube. To be honest, I think monetized on 2 platforms, 1 + 1 equals 2. So I would say that equals Twitch partner, almost, right? I don't care about the check mark. Host a big annual party in VR. This is actually still one of my goals. I think, you know, being in VR is like gonna be a little bit more challenging, but I think that's what we can kind of use the Lucid SMP for. You know, this is kind of like a communal space for us to hang out. That's actually what we're gonna do on Friday. Wink, wink. On Friday, I have this weird idea of, you know, we're gonna do karaoke, sing some of my favorite songs across all genres, and yeah, I'm gonna get on stage in Minecraft. You're not gonna hear me in Minecraft because you don't want to. Trust me. You can open up my stream and then you can see me run around and dance on a stage in Minecraft. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe we're going for. A shitpost karaoke. Yeah, host a big annual party in VR is still gonna be one of my goals. I feel like I could make it happen. I do feel like I can make it happen, but I want to make sure that when I do have it happen, it's gonna be really legit and cool. So give me some time, all right? Future content. I wanted to do adventure RPGs. Have we done that? Have we really done like an adventure RPG, like a role-playing game? I don't even know what I meant by this. But we did do our AI detectives. I know I haven't done that in a while because they're kind of awful to set up. It's kind of tedious, so that's why I haven't done them in a while. I don't really do them too often. But I feel like the AI detectives are like pretty fun. That's kind of like an adventure RPG, right? Does that count? I'm gonna count it. A watch together. We did do a watch together for Fanime. I don't know. I always thought like a watch together would be pretty like good membership content, but at the same time, I also don't think like, I don't know, is it worth it? I personally don't say anything when I'm watching TV. So, or even like movies. So I'm like, am I an interesting enough person to like watch something together with? So you don't see me doing any react content or anything. I just zone out and I'm just like, okay. Look at the comments. Alright. And then we move on. Commentary and react. Oh, look, I even put react here. No, let's cross that out. I know I'm not gonna be a good reactor. I don't think I will. Maybe we could try it. I don't know. Maybe we could try it. I just don't think I'd be very good. I don't think I really have like anything interesting to add. Because like I said, I form a lot of my opinions by like looking stuff up later on. You know what I mean? I like seeing what other people think, how they dissect like the thing that they're watching, and like what opinions they have, and then I use that to sort of form my own opinion. But even then, you know, it's not like I don't leave comments, or I'm a total lurker. I don't leave comments or anything. So maybe need a co-host to watch something. I probably do. Maybe. It's okay. I don't really have like anything interesting to watch. I think the only time we did like commentary react content was for our fanime stream that we did back on Twitch. I don't really want to like recycle stream ideas, but I don't know. The fanime stream was like pretty fun. I wonder, like, would it be worth it to like redo it, maybe spruce it up a little bit, redo it for YouTube as a VOD? I don't know. We do have the highlights anyway, so maybe it's like not worth it. But I do like I do wish that the VOD was up here, because that was like right before I left, so I was doing a little bit more high effort stuff, I guess, on Twitch. And I was like, ah, should I save this for YouTube? Nah. I wish I did. Yeah, I think that was like the only time that we did like commentary / watch together things, because I found a lot of fanime first episodes that we got to watch together, and then I was able to like, you know, talk about it after. So maybe if I do stuff like that where we watch something and then it's part of like a larger discussion that I've already researched, I don't think I mind doing that kind of stuff. But when it comes to just like, hey, let's just watch some clips, I don't know. Unless you'd be interested in seeing what Boomi does, an average day being a web surfer, Boomi web surfer, whatever. We can do that once. You guys can join me on my internet adventures. I'll just have my entire browser open. Oh, would that be good? So you can see me Google different things, whatever. Yeah, party games with chat. We did do some party games, huh? One of my favorite party games, I mean, I think we did like King of the Castle, big Lucid collab last year. We did like I guess me and you, we haven't like had like games like one-on-one, huh? Unless you count Chaos Mod. I gotta figure out how to get Chaos Mod to work on YouTube. I don't think it does, but on Twitch we did do Chaos Mod, and that one was really fun. I feel like that was like the most interactive kind of stuff that we were able to do, because, you know, you guys were able to choose what was gonna come, and that was really funny. Even if it did kind of almost kill my computer, but it's okay. RP! We did do a little bit of RP, not between me and you, but between me and AI chatbots. I promise I'm not delusional. Yeah, we did do RP between us and the AI chatbot. I guess you could consider our detective streams an RP, but not tomorrow, but this week for monetization on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, I believe. We're gonna have a roleplay POV scenario that we're gonna do. My very first kind of... Think, like, you know how people do ASMR, right? Think ASMR, but it's not ASMR, right? You know how they have, like, the little concept scenario for ASMR? Think that, except I'm not gonna be whispering in your ear, because I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I'm capable of doing that. Is this only being streamed on YouTube? Yes, it is only being streamed on YouTube. I am I don't double dip in the Twitch because I don't know. I didn't feel like setting up restream anymore. So if there's one thing that Boomi does, it's being freaking lazy, alright? Future content, trying new things. I think I was able to do that too. I think the detective AI streams have been fun. I feel like when I get creative, I could get pretty creative. But it really just depends when I have that burst of creative energy, you know what I mean? I think the newest thing that I've tried is my newest YouTube video, which should be should be premiering soon, actually. I think I have the premiere set for 10:30. So I'm gonna keep yapping for another 30 minutes. How about we set some new goals? Yeah? New goals. You can see all my tabs. Don't look. Don't look at my tabs. What are you looking at? Get out of there. You know what? I'm gonna crop the whole thing, actually. Don't look at my screen. Oh my god, there's the fucking freaking bug. Oh, is it a mosquito? Oh my god, it's a mosquito. And I'm not wearing pants. I'm putting my pants back on. No, 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 no. Don't bite me. Don't bite me, please. No, 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 no. No, no, no. So few tabs. I closed all of it out. I mean, I didn't have as many as you do, but I closed out a sizable amount recently. Okay, wait here. I'm gonna keep cropping this so that way I can make it bigger. What the fuck am I clicking on? Alright, crop here, crop here, crop here, and crop here. There we go. Sorry, it's not a clean crop, but it's fine, right? I saw that video, waiting room. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. If you have membership, it might be. I think it might be members only right now. Oh, you're not supposed to be looking at this. Sorry, I forgot that I was on this side. Video details. This is right here. Ooh, you saw it? Did you see it? Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Goals. I didn't even think about what kind of goals that I want to do. I guess 5K subs would be pretty neat. Would be cool, I guess. I think like the difference between 2022 freshly debuted Boomi and mid 2024, a year and a half into VTubing, I'm not gonna say I'm like more jaded, but it's like, I don't know. I think my focus has definitely shifted from like having goals and stuff, which I think honestly have goals as a content creator. That's very important to help you like focus your energy and aim high and stuff. But for me, I think I spent like a lot of like the beginning of my streaming career really thinking about that kind of stuff. So now I'm just kind of wait. I'm not wearing socks. I'm like paranoid that the mosquito's gonna start biting my ankles. Should I like hide my? I don't want a mosquito bite. Should I hide my arms in my sleeves too? I don't know. Now I'm just kind of like, I want to do things that are interesting and fun for me. So, okay, maybe if I reframe my goals from that, things that are not numbers based. I want to do, I want to collab with other corpos. That's another thing that I want to do. I don't really care what corpo, but I do want to collab with another corpo. I think that would be really fun. Let's see, even the off. Ooh, I want to be an official guest at Offkai. I don't know how that's done, but I think it'll be cool to have my face in the pamphlet. Ooh, we should keep this one. Host a big annual party in VR. Oops. That one should stay. I want to do more vlogs. I actually had a lot of fun doing that vlog. You guys will get the chance to see. I had so much fun making that. It took me a while to make it, but I think I have a process sort of narrowed down. Because before, I would think of it as like, okay, you know, I have this video idea and my brain only saw it as like this big video, okay? I have to make a video. I don't even like to break things up. For me, I'm the kind of person who's like, I'll make a checklist and I will keep working, and I wouldn't even eat, because I feel like if I distract myself, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get back on the ride, you know what I mean? So I just keep working, keep my head down, keep working, and then once I'm done with everything, then I'll go move on to my next task, which probably isn't like the best best thing to do. So I was thinking of this vlog. I was like, okay, this art show vlog, I have to do the whole video. I have the recordings are done. Now I have to finish the video. I have to do everything else. Whereas I think the smarter idea, that maybe I'm gonna try this with my next video, whatever it may be. I'll be like, okay, I have the concept. I went and did the thing. I went out and recorded. Now I have to do my voiceover. Now I have to cut the video how I want. No, cut the video and then voiceover, and then add like the little details, like the BGM and the memes and whatever. I think if I were to do it that way, maybe it wouldn't be as overwhelming. But I think that's probably why I do things at the last minute. I am good with like keeping to a deadline, I feel like, but I think my biggest downfall is for sure not breaking down my task as well as I can. So it does just seem very intimidating. But then by the time the deadline comes, I'm like, okay, I want to sit here and I'm gonna do my work, and I can do it. And I'm like, oh, phew, look at you, Boomi. You know, getting by, what's it, the scrape of your skin? What is that? What is the phrase? Whatever it is. Whatever that phrase is. But yeah, just getting by real fast. Let's see. Last goal. I don't know. I'm not really quite sure what kind of goal that I want to do now. I don't even know what I want to do for future content. Of course, you know what? Here, I'm gonna leave this part blank. I don't think we need all that. The skin of your teeth. Is that what it is? The skin of your teeth? Yeah, I guess it's getting by on the skin of my teeth. Is that it? Is that it? Sounds right, but I feel like I've never heard it before either. I used to think like, oh, you're kind of a miracle worker, aren't you, Boomi? You get stuff done really fast at the last second. But at the same time, that's not good. You don't want to be like me. Here, I'm gonna crop this part. I don't think we need the future content part. But I'll say, ooh. I want to finish more what is it, like Gen 7? Is that what it's called? Gen 7 games, right? That, I think Gen 7 of... Oh, is it Gen 7? The PS3, Xbox 360 era of games. That was the time... You know, that's like prime gaming age for me. You know, you're like tween or whatever. You have COD that's really popular. Like all those games. GTA 4 was coming out. Like all those kinds of games. I wanna like finish more of these, like, you know, I'm not even gonna call it Gen 7 games. I guess I'll just call it games. Finish my games. But I'll be specific with you guys. I wanna play games that people are like, this is a must-play game. GTA 4, must-play game. I mean, honestly, I guess any, like, a trilogy up for GTA is a must-play game. But, I don't know. Like, I've never played Halo. I've never played Fallout. I've never played, I played a little bit of Skyrim, but I've never finished Skyrim, you know? Yeah, well, can we call them retro games? I feel like... Do they count as retro games? Assassin's Creed, you know, 2 and like 4 and yeah, like those kinds of games. Even if I can't finish it, I just want to play a decent amount. I know Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't like an older game, but it is like one of those must plays. I love feeling that I'm part of a broader movement for lack of a better word. I like participating in something. I think that's like one of the reasons why I really like looking at like art and paintings, is because I can look at them and be like, wow, you know, not only am I looking at something that some dude painted 100 years ago, but I'm also taking part in I don't know, like a tradition? I'm part of the thousands, maybe even millions, hundreds of thousands or whatever of people looking at the same artwork. I like feeling connected on a deeper level. So that's probably one of my motivations for like doing some of these story-driven games, is because I want to be able to experience these stories in the same way that, I guess, in the way that the medium has intended, and the same way that a lot of people have been, you know, consuming it. Especially, I think now we're seeing video games really permeate the mainstream culture. Cough cough, The Last of Us, cough cough, the TV show, you know. Fallout TV show, I haven't seen it, but you know, that one was really good. I think we're on the cusp of something. I just saw on Twitter that Uncharted 2 was greenlit. Uncharted 2, the movie, was greenlit. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that one of all things? Yeah, I do want to play Uncharted once they can release that on Steam. I would love to play that too. But yeah, I just want to be I want to look back on things one day and be like, yeah, I played that game, and be able to like have my own opinion on it, you know, as someone who loved games growing up but never felt confident enough to play. So I didn't really feel like I could participate in the discussion as much. I'm excited to be able to do that. That's one of the things that I want to do. Boomi can have money. Yes, I can have money. But to be honest, just like and comment and subscribe. That's really all you need. I'm being serious. The algorithm is much more valuable than the finances. I don't know what the word for it is, but yeah, that's going over my old debut slides. It's sort of like a yapping guide. Maybe I might just leave you guys there. Yeah, since I have you usually over there, but I think having you guys right there is kind of convenient. Did they make the Uncharted movie already? I might confuse it with a different game. Yeah. They made the Uncharted movie. It had, who's it? Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland. I was gonna say Tom Hiddleston. I know it's like that. It's not him. Yeah. They had the first one. And I remember people were like, okay, I've played the first Uncharted game. That was also one of the games where I'm like, yeah, I can't play video games. So I played like the first like shooting mission on that, and I remember dying. And I'm the kind of person where I'm like, okay, I'm dying in the tutorial. I think I'm just not cut out for this. I'm a quitter. Yeah. I think a lot of people were saying that what made Uncharted fun, you know, is that, yeah, you have the characters, and I know like the characters are really beloved, but at the same time, the appeal of the game is that you're being put into an Indiana Jones-esque adventure. And then, you know, it's a different experience playing a game of a treasure hunter versus following a movie of a treasure hunter that pulls from themes of Indiana Jones, right? People are like, well, you know, if you want to play, like, if you want to watch an adventure movie, you know, you're gonna play, you know what I'm trying to say. Why have Uncharted movie when you have Indiana Jones? Basically. Hello. Also, Techless, hello. Then again, I find many weird things interesting. I find Ton 618. What is Ton 618? Trying to finally migrate my sub from Twitch to YouTube. Wait, are you still subbed on Twitch? Don't tell me you are. I feel bad. I feel awful of you. I hope you're using the emotes at least. T, hello! Thank you! Thank you! Finally monetized! Techless! Oh my god. Well, thank you for staying monetized on Twitch. It does mean a lot. I actually had a payout come in the other day and I was like, oh, I still get these? Let's see. Okay, well, we finished our slides. I have 9 minutes to kill. Wait, let me make sure. Actually, I might have to try and rate it at exactly 10:30. I think. Or maybe if I just change the... I'm gonna just change it now. Visibility schedule. Oh no, it's scheduled for 10! It's scheduled for 10! Oh. Oh, so wait. Let me see. I thought I did 10:30. Will it come up? Search videos from other channel. I don't think I can. Huh. It has to be a premiere that I rated into. Did I do a premiere? I hope it was an instant premiere, because that'd be embarrassing. Okay, well, let me think. Would you guys rather... Should I share the link? Should we just watch it together? Do you want to watch it together? Promise me that you're gonna watch it. Like, you know, pull it up, leave it open in the tab. So I can get the views up. We can watch it together. Is that okay? Watch my newest vlog here. Leave a comment or whatever. Yeah. Here, let me pull this up then. Oh my god, wait. I wasn't expecting this, so I'm a little bit embarrassed. I'm just a little bit embarrassed that we're watching this together, you know, like I said. It's my very first video. Okay, here, let me give a little bit of backstory on at least the process. Like I said, I've edited videos for my sorority recruitment, but you know, doing something like that is just sort of like making a music video out of footage that you already have. It's very different from making a YouTube video where you're like talking and stuff. It took me a while, I guess, to kind of like find, quote unquote, find my voice as an editor. It's like my first time. It's not my first time editing, but it's like, it is. You know what I mean? Dude, I think I got bit by the mosquito. I keep scratching myself. It's not my first time editing, but it's my first time editing this type of video. So I feel like I had to find some time to like find my personality. It's not the smoothest edit, but after I exported it and I noticed the mistakes, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. The mistakes are like small. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. The mistakes are small enough. So I was like, you know what? Who cares? This is my first video that I made. It's not the first one on my channel, but it's the first one that I've made start to finish, from concept to end. So yeah, please enjoy. That's not it. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Okay. I hope the title's fun. VTuber explores NYC's furry art show. And here we go. Alright. Well, I guess, without further ado, please, yeah, I'll turn off the music for a second. Yeah, welcome to my writer, editorial, directorial, filmographical debut. Yeah, from start to finish, this is 100% Boomi made. So, please, by all means, enjoy. Okay. I went to a furry art show called the Human Petting Zoo. Okay, so one day I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this post. And then I was like, okay, let me go to this guy's profile and see who the heck is being walked like a dog. That's when I saw this. The Human Petting Zoo is a massive cosplay installation by @Brian Andrew Whiteley featuring furry fountains, cloud rooms, video art, performance, caged nudes, booze fountains, inflatables, hay bales, and living rooms. I was like, come on. I knew I had to go to this. I RSVP'd on the website, put in my information, and that was that. I was like, okay, I'll think about it in the future. Because to be honest, I wasn't totally sure if I was gonna go or not. Typically, I sign up for these things and I chicken out at the last second. Especially with this one. Like, I don't know, caged nudes, furry fountains, hay bales, and living rooms. It sounded weird and honestly, a little bit scary. After a few days, I finally got this in my email. Human Petting Zoo is more than just an art installation.
You can tell
it's a sensory playground.
My mouse
Powering brightly colored stuffed furries
high
provide
sensitivity.
a sense of curiosity and invite exploration and engagement. Gentle fountains and kiddie pools offer a unique reprieve? While playful projections transform the space with swirling constellations and polka-dotted dreamscapes. Human Petting Zoo fosters a sense of wonder and reconnection with the simple pleasures of the natural world. Almost a sinful treat, Human Petting Zoo will have you begging for more. This is truly must-see art. So I took the train and I arrived at this place called the Invisible Dog. I suppose the name of the place was accurate because I did not see any dogs while I was there. Real or fursuit, which, now that I think about it, is pretty disappointing considering how popular wolves are as a fursona.
Oh,
but
reprieve.
I digress. Okay, picture this.
Thank you.
You walk into the venue. This discordant sound is bouncing off the concrete walls, the concrete pillars, the concrete floors, hitting your eardrums and somehow making you feel both calm and anxious. It's just this string of noise waiting to be untangled by your brain. But you can't untangle it. No, you can't untangle it because you have to untangle the visual feast dangling before your very eyes. Welcome to the Human Petting Zoo. But before we can take a closer look, we have to check in. When you first walk into the venue, staff were all on the left with this big table. It was like a group of 8 of the coolest people you've ever seen in your life. Naturally, I felt a bit intimidated, you know, going to a freaky deaky art show in Osiris. But that also kind of felt part of the thrill, you know? I felt like I had to put on my cool face. As I was looking at them, one of the girls at the table beamed at me and was like, "Hey, are you here for the art show? What's your name?" She was so bubbly and friendly, my entire cool facade just melted on the spot. I smiled back and I went ahead and checked in. So after you look at that bunny by the check-in table, you see this next furry. So the next furry is this cat in the hat looking guy.
What are you doing here?
Linda.
Is he actually supposed to be cat in the
That
hat?
was a mistake.
I don't know. But he seems to be enjoying himself in the clouds. Actually, on second look, is he okay? What is that thing on top of his head? Are his arms falling apart? Next, I saw these pretty lights and I had to go admire them up close. I was looking at them and I was thinking like, oh my god, it's so pretty twinkling inside of the water. This was actually when I first noticed the water fountaining into the pool. I was like, wait, where's this water coming from? Oh, he's spitting the water into the pool. Yeah, I knew that. Wait, he's not even a furry. None of these characters are actually in real fursuit. at this point, the shock kind of wore off, so I was enjoying myself more than when I saw those first couple of furries. To be honest, this exhibit was kind of small. This is the last one that I saw. I liked the little guy on his head. I thought it was cute. My conclusion, honestly, not bad. Even though there were no humans to pet and no real furries, I still had a lot of fun. It was weird, but it was fun. Boomi approved. Wow! Yeah, that's my video. It was fun to make it. It really was. I really don't know what the next one would be. Do you guys? I mean, I was gonna say, do you guys like this kind of stuff? But I think I'm gonna make them either way. But I am curious. Was it like a fun video to watch? Would you guys be interested in seeing more things? I don't know if I'm gonna find things as weird as that, but I think I don't know, like whatever I find interesting, I probably am just gonna go record it, and yeah. If we go to crazy stuff, please do more. I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna find some stuff. Do you like this threat? Yeah, if you don't like it, I'm gonna kick you out and ban you from the stream forever. Yeah, that's my video. I have like a lot of shorts that I want to do too, like shorts vlogs, because I do like things that might be not as interesting, right? But one of my greatest inspirations, all right? One of my greatest inspirations for I guess maybe just content in general. It's not Filthy Frank, but it's Joji Vlogs. So when Joji Vlogs dropped, life-changing. That was, it forced me to grow up, okay? Joji Vlogs was when I became a real woman. But yeah. I don't know if like my videos are gonna like emulate that kind of style exactly, but I just kind of like how he recorded whatever was like fun and interesting and put it all together in like a cohesive video. So I kind of want to like put my own twist onto that, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of, I record my stuff like how he does, but I think how it comes down to editing, it might be a little different. Evidently, you saw that in the video. Really enjoyed your experience. Thank you. And yeah, I can't believe, you know, it's like, I knew how to describe this at first, but now not so much. It's like the very surface level idea of what a furry is. Oh, a furry is just like a mascot suit or something. Like, those guys were not even furries. It wasn't even a fucking fursuit. It wasn't a real fursuit. It wasn't a real fursuit. They have, I swear, I've wore a head just like that. I could probably even find a picture on my Instagram. I wore a head just like that. The one that the bunny had at Urban Outfitters like 6 years ago. These aren't furries. They're not furries. I came to see real furries, real cage nudes. There was no booze fountain. There was no they said that you get like fruit platter and one free drink. I think it was just like a bowl of grapes and an orange or something. It wasn't even like a nice fruit platter. I don't know. The artist, yeah, sure. Shout out to the artist. It was cool. It was a cool experience. I was there for like 30 minutes. Walked around, took some videos, and I was honestly pretty nervous because, you know, the description makes it sound like a really freaky thing, but it was just a warehouse with some things hung up on the wall. I hope I can find another weird one though. That one was completely on accident too, because I saw that guy getting walked like a dog and I was like, what the fuck is this? Who's recording this kind of stuff? Yeah. The rest is history. I wanted a pet furries, right? They're like no touching unless you're asked to. So I was like, oh, human petting zoo. Maybe there's gonna be like, it might be a performance art or something. No, it wasn't really anything like that. Very, I guess an outsider looking in. He just heard of like what a furry was and was like, oh, I have an idea. But it's like, dude, that's not a real furry. It's a mascot suit. It's an empty mascot suit. But good job nonetheless. I did enjoy the exhibit. I think smaller art installations are often a bit underwhelming. I feel like the I don't want to say disappointment. Yeah, I guess being underwhelmed by it was part of the experience. Especially being like my first art installation. Like I've been to like art museums and stuff. Oh my god, do I have 2 mosquito bites? I've been to like art museums and stuff, but this is like my first time going to like a small, I guess, yeah, I guess you could say small, like local artist, or smaller, I guess, local art compared to like Da Vinci. Smaller local artists and seeing their stuff. It was like my very first time doing something that's a little bit more grassroots. So I'd say for a first experience, maybe the ads overhyped it a little bit, but I still had a good time. It was interesting to go to, interesting thing, and I got ice cream on the way back, so can't complain too much. The video clips are your video recordings for the vlog. Yeah, so what I did, okay, here, let me bring the thing back up. Maybe I'll show you. What I did was some BTS right here. I recorded myself on the green screen. You can tell. I recorded myself on the green screen and I just plopped myself over on top of everything. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. Right? It's because of my line art, right? If I were to do it here too, here, let me show you. If I were to do it here too, you would even see that I'll have like a green outline. Right? You see? It's inevitable. So I usually keep my VTube Studio color black in the background because I feel like that just kind of thickens the outline a little bit. But I wonder if I could do red. I think like any other color, I have no trace of green on me, so I think like doing that color is the best one. But at the same time, I do get a little bit of a green hue. I use CapCut to edit my video, by the way. It was a little bit, it's like half intuitive and then half a pain in the ass. Because it's like, I'm using the browser version, maybe that's why. But I things were a little bit slow every once in a while when I had a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, I did the green screen recording. Like I recorded this part, the email part, which is why it looks kind of blurry because I had to crop it like crazy. And then I recorded this part too when I screen recorded myself in OBS just walking down. It felt kind of awkward to like the place was accurate. It felt kind of awkward to like do this. I wasn't sure. You could tell I'm doing it because I have it. Ooh, here we go. I don't know, but it was yeah. It was fun to do this. This Bia made it. She drew me a few things. You might see these illustrations around a little bit more often. A little Boomi note illustration. I thought that was like a nice little thing to be able to add. The memes I added, yeah. These are my clips that I recorded myself when I was there. With my cell phone. It wasn't super HD. But yeah. I think like, you know, the thought of making the video is not that much fun. But once the video has come together, it's like, I don't know, I'm like, oh, I want to make more. I want to make more. I want to do more. We'll see. We'll see whatever the next one will be. Not quite sure. There's a lot of art galleries in Thailand. Did you get to see a few of those? I unfortunately did not. Okay, when I was there in Thailand, I missed my flight. Well, because at first I was like in my friend's place, which I think was like maybe a little bit more north. I think it was closer to the Vietnam border. But not like super duper close, but it was like more in that direction. And well, I don't really know like where the border starts and ends, to be honest, but I think looking at the map, it was like kind of around there. It was kind of the middle of nowhere. No, not like super middle of nowhere, but they didn't really seem to have like a lot of art galleries and stuff. We were really busy with the wedding too. But I ended up missing my flight. So I lost an entire day, like about 12 to 14 hours, basically an entire day in Thailand. So, and then even after that, I was gonna go to I forgot what museum. Me and my friends planned to go to a museum, but my mom wanted me to come home a day early so I can go to Ishigaki with her. So I ended up doing that. Didn't get to spend a lot of time in Thailand, but I think I spent maybe like 3.5 days. It should have been like 4.5, but I missed my flight. Unfortunately, didn't get to see. But I have been to the National Gallery of Art, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Detroit Institute of Art. I think those are the 3 that I've been to, but I want to go to more. I want to go to some more. Wait, I should turn the BGM back on. I don't know, I really love art museums, but I heard that those 3 are like the top 3. Wait, actually, let me Google it. I heard that those 3 are like the top ones in the country, but I don't know. Maybe I could be confused. Best art gallery in the USA. Oh, best art museums. Ah, yeah, I didn't get to go to the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston when I went, unfortunately, and haven't really traveled much outside of those areas. I think for me, the Metropolitan Museum of Art is like, I could literally live there. I'll sleep on the benches if I have to. Pittsburgh has some awesome museums. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take a look. Yeah, I freaking love art. I love it so much. Even though, like, I don't really know the technique or whatever, like I said, I just like looking at it and being like, oh, like all the people throughout history that has also looked at this art. It's really neat that I get to also do the same thing that they have done it. Museum of Natural History. I haven't been there. I haven't been there yet either. But it is on my bucket list. It is on my bucket list. It's just kind of out of the way. Slightly out of the way, but there's so many museums that I have to check out. Maybe the next vlogs I'll do will all be on like museums. I have so many on my bucket list. I also have a lot of shorts that now that this video is done, I'm probably gonna try and refine my quote-unquote editing process a little bit through the shorts and see what I like to do. This weekend I went to a baseball game. It's not my first baseball game. It's my first baseball game in the city. And yeah, it was fun. It was hot, but it was fun. I recorded stuff for a vlog for it, but I really don't know. I don't think I have like enough. But then again, if it's a YouTube short, it doesn't really matter, right? I'm just not really sure how to do a YouTube short vlog because it has to be under a minute. So I'm trying to think of like, I'm probably just gonna edit it and then talk over it and then hope that it's funny. I won't know until it's done. Boomi becomes the art critic VTuber. Oh my god, no. I'm gonna be talking straight out of my ass. I don't really like the technique on this. No, I don't know. I just like art. I don't know. It's just, I think like at a certain point, I just kind of stopped approaching it as like, oh, look at this picture, you know? Like you can look at a picture like how you look at a picture on Google Images, right? Maybe like a black and white photo or something, right? Or wait, there's a difference of looking and is looking the word I want to say? I guess the difference between looking and like I guess really observing a picture, taking it in. You know, sometimes you're walking through the art gallery, right? You're just, wait, here, let me zoom out here. You're just walking through, you look at the art, you're like, huh, okay, yeah, interesting. It's a cute VTuber girl in a pink room, right? And then, oh, yeah, interesting, whatever, you move on. Or, you come in, you look at it, and you're just kind of like, yeah, you know, yeah, appreciating it. You're looking at all the different things. Like, I don't know, like the background or something, right? You can look at the details. I'm gonna use my ahoge as a little cursor. You can look at the details in the back, the flowers, like, oh, look at the lavenders that was chosen, and what are these, cherry blossoms maybe, the mountains and the architecture, like, oh, what kind of architecture. You look in the back and you're just like, oh, what's the lifestyle that the people in the background are having? I don't know. I really like to like really just get lost and immerse myself in art. Yeah, exactly. Trying to figure out why they made it, because it's like unconsciously intentional. Like everything is unconsciously intentional. Sometimes you'll just be like painting and following. I mean, yeah, I guess everything is unconsciously intentional. You're painting, you're just following the vibe, or maybe you have like an idea of what you want to do. And I think especially with like older art pieces, when it's depicting royalty or like religious stories and stuff, there's a lot of I guess symbolism in the painting that I've never really thought about. Like I said, Great Art Explained, they really like get into that kind of stuff. Like I never really considered much of like you know, you see a painting of a king and they're holding the scepter and there's like a globe behind them and all these other things. They're including like small little details to be able to convey things that are important, or like things that the subject of the painting wants everybody to know. I mean, you know, a couple hundred years removed, nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, he put the globe in the painting because he wants to conquer the world or something like that. Nobody's really thinking about that anymore. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the smart people are, but it was like a perspective that I never considered. So once I learned about that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna start paying a lot more attention. Yeah. The 35K museum banana problem. Modern art, I will admit, I haven't been able to I think it's a weakness of mine. Actually, I would say in general, my art interest is like specifically in European art. Specifically, yeah, I would say European art. I like art of like monarchs and stuff, but I really love religious art. Because I think you know, there's a lot of emotion that's put behind it. You know, there's a lot of money that's put behind it, because a lot of people back in the day, they weren't literate, so you had to be able to tell these stories in a way for people to understand. So what better way than making a hyper-realistic painting of you know, a specific scene from religious texts, right? And I mean, I didn't really grow up religious, so I don't really know much about it. But I think like I'm sure that there's like a lot that you need to be able to convey in a single painting that's talking about these kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of different things that you can take a look at and like dissect. And yeah, one of the things, let's see if I can find the video of it. I'm not gonna watch it, but I do want to share with you guys. I'm gonna have to go back to Great Art Explained. It looks like they have been pretty active in uploading, so that means I have a very solid backlist of things that I can watch by them. Their video on okay, they have one on the Arnolfini portrait. I think that one was good. Caravaggio's Taking of Christ. that one changed my life, and that actually boosted Caravaggio up to one of my favorite artists of all time. Not that I'm like really into art like that, but I love like how dramatic he really plays with light in a way that is insane. I love how like dramatic his lighting is, and how he uses lighting to be able to tell the story and to evoke emotion. It's just like writing, you know, but it's like a different, I don't know, it's a different method of storytelling. That's probably like the stupidest thing I've ever said. Oh, a painting is just like writing, it's just a different no shit, Boomi. Another one that was good was The Wrath of the Medusa by Theodore Jericho. That one was my wallpaper for a long time because I thought that painting was a little bit life-changing as well. And then like also being able to connect like art pieces to any specific cultural movement during the time. I think art was a natural extension for me, European art, because I love history. So I think what better way to learn history than to learn about the art pieces that come from that time. And then on top of that, you know, you also have to understand the intention behind the art pieces. You have people who are, I guess, somewhat promoting the culture and status quo, or, you know, you have artists that are trying to, I think maybe that's probably where modern art steps in a little bit more, trying to, go against the grain for more or less. So culture. Oh, thank you, I guess. If anything, I think I just find a lot of things interesting. Like I said, the human world is so interesting. There's so many things to appreciate, and I want to I don't know. I think that's the kind of stuff that I want to show on my channel. The stuff that I find interesting, and then maybe you might be able to find it interesting too. Side note, is loving to watch those art. Oh yeah, the art restoration videos. Yeah. There was this one museum that I really want to go to. It's called the Met Cloisters. It's so frickin' far. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go over there. But it's architecturally modeled after a medieval castle, or like after medieval like castle designs. I think it's like specifically like medieval European art, which I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I like to see. I love like early Renaissance medieval art because I don't know, like it's so like weird looking, I guess. You know what I mean? You know, my old history teacher used to call it creepy baby Jesus, like that art style. I mean, they should call it creepy baby Jesus specifically, but I think the creepy baby Jesus art style where you have Jesus as a baby, but he looked like a grown man. I think they were doing that like out of respect. He's like, oh, well, he was never a baby. He was a grown man. He was because he's Jesus or something. I don't know. But yeah, like that kind of art style. It's kind of like how the anatomy is always kind of odd. Everybody looks very solemn, look a lot older. Maybe they just look old as fuck during that time. I don't know. I don't know. But I think like that period of art is very fun to look at. I think the fashion is fun. They're on the cusp of greatness and they don't even know it yet. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's cool. Renaissance art, I haven't really had the chance to like super dive into it, but I really do like actually, I guess I've had my fair share of Renaissance art too. I don't know. Art peeps by extraordinaire. There's one painting that I would love to steal. I don't even know what it is called. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna download it real quick and I'm gonna show it to you guys. the painting that I want to steal is if I ever oh wait, I have to recrop it. Sorry, just give me a sec. If I ever get the chance to, or if I could win, like, if I become like a trillionaire, maybe, I feel like this might be a historically important piece of art. But I saw this and I don't know. This was like, so I feel like if you see a painting, like sometimes there's this painting that you come across and you just feel something at your core. You feel it in your core. This is the one that I saw. And I was like, I need this. I need it. I need it. It's so pretty. It's even more gorgeous in real life. I think the pictures don't do it justice. But I sat there and I was just looking at it. I don't know. It's like... just the way that she's looking at him? I don't know. It's just very romantic. I don't know how to explain it. I just found it very romantic. Wait, what is this called? Anyways. I made this my phone background too. It was just called Pinkstime. Springtime by Pierre-Auguste Cot. August? Pierre-Auguste Cot. Springtime. Man, I love it. I might even just keep it up here for a little bit longer. Yeah, let's put it on the wall. I think I saw a YouTube short explain why they drew babies as older people on purpose. Oh, so it was just all babies in general? Maybe, oh, I mean, I did hear, or, dude, you can see my scrolling is still broken. Like, the concept of childhood wasn't really a huge thing, I believe, until, I think the Victorian era? Victorian era, I think that's what I remember watching a video about. And that's sort of where you see like a lot of these like Christmas traditions and stuff. I think a lot of like childhood traditions and whatever sprung up from that time. I think because during maybe Enlightenment, it's been a while since I've looked at history videos. I might be a little rusty, but I think like after the Enlightenment and whatever, you know, people are getting a little bit more money. You have like child labor law? No, labor laws was later, right? Oh man, I don't even know anymore. I feel like, can I even talk about it if I don't know? Anything that I remember, I think that they said that the concept of childhood was really gaining prevalence in the 1800s. So, I wonder if that's why, like, they're drawing babies as like little grown-ups because they thought of babies as little grown-ups. The expression of the art through the buildings of the era. Oh yes, I love architecture too. I wish that I knew more about knew more or like cared to study more about architecture. I don't know if I could get like super deep into it, but if I do see a pretty building, for example, there's this one area in the city where it has a lot of I believe they're called cast iron buildings. They're like made really fast, I think really big. I don't really know too much about the history of the cast iron buildings, but I was looking at one specifically that I often pass by. It's covered in graffiti. It's now a Supreme store, and I saw somebody on Reddit, they linked like some articles talking about it. Apparently, it was bought by this artist in the 60s for like less than $1 million. 5-story building, by the way. 5-story building. Huge. For less than $1 million, I think it was like 700K. Bought the building, and that's including inflation, 700K. Bought the building in the 60s, lived there, used it as like a place to store all his stuff. I don't remember what the artist was. I'll have to look it up later. But he's like a photographer or something, and he used the building to store all his stuff, but the upkeep was like really awful. Even back then, it was like covered in graffiti. Apparently this part of the neighborhood was like really run down and stuff, which surprised me now because, to be honest, I consider that area like an outdoor mall. It's just all stores that you'll find in a mall, all on this really long street. I thought it was interesting that the building, like, he since sold the building and it got bought by, I don't know, I think like this crypto company. But the first floor is a Supreme store, and I always thought like the graffiti was like something new, but apparently that's been there for decades. So I don't know, I appreciate that like they didn't really change the outside and stuff. Like literally everywhere you look in the city, and I guess like any old standing or like any city, probably you're gonna find a place where you look, like, if you just look for it. If you just look for it and decide to Google it, you might find something and be like, oh, what is this? You look into it and you're gonna find out something magical, something new. I don't know. I like taking pictures of buildings and then looking it up later. There's one that I saw, it was like an armory for, I don't know, like the World War One, maybe? World War One armory? And there's like a big armory. I think it's still used as like a military building. I didn't really look it up, but I took a picture of it so I could look it up later. I didn't get a chance to look at the Wikipedia page. That's my research, by the way. I'm not like deep diving. I'm literally just going on Wikipedia. Maybe I'll go to an article if there's something relevant, but yeah, wiki. But across the street, they had another building where it was saying like, oh, this was like used during the 1800s for like the Civil War, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, now it's a PF Chang's. But I mean, at the same time, like, that's history, right? You know, I think the fact that like such a historical building, for both cases, can become either a street fashion store, high-end streetwear store, or a slightly more expensive version of Panda Express, regardless, it's like a reflection of the times that we live in. Back then, it was needed as a you know, war place stuff, whatever armory does. And now, you know, we're in a peacetime. Things are nicer. People are buying things. Even if it's like, oh, you know, I wish this was like something else. But I mean, realistically, what else is it gonna be? I don't know. It's, to me, I'm glad that these buildings are just still around. And that they have a plaque up there. I think every building deserves a plaque. Get an artist to paint VTubers in the old Renaissance paintings. Oh my god, I would die to have something like that. That would be so cool. I wonder, but it must be so expensive, right? I honestly would love to, like, I know it takes years and years of mastery to be able to paint like this, but I would love to learn the basics. I don't know how, but, you know, I'm sure that it's, I've only learned how to draw like anime, like style art, you know? I'm very curious to see like what the process is for something like this, and see like, not is it as hard as it looks? Like, obviously it is. But I feel like when you try and do something yourself, you do have like a new appreciation for how it's done. So I want to be able to add that sort of layer of, yeah, I guess layer of appreciation when I observe art in the future. Minecraft really allows an architecture fan to to build. Yeah. I totally agree. More so than like The Sims too. I guess Sims is more like interior decoration, whereas like Minecraft for sure architecture. These people built some insane stuff on there. It's crazy. Honestly, I wonder if there's like a world where it's just like a bunch of buildings that I can look at, or even like recreations of buildings. I don't know. I love buildings. The other day when I went out drinking, right? We were out literally until sunrise, just chatting and walking around the city. So, I mean, to be honest, I was like, it's safer for me to go home when the sun is up than during any other time of the day. So I didn't mind waiting, but I got to see the sunrise in the city and reflect off the building with like this purplish orange haze, and it just hit the building like the right ways that you usually don't see during the daytime. I was walking around the cast iron like shopping district, commercial district of Osiris, and it was completely empty. Just me, the birds, the buildings, the sunrise. Usually, you'd be walking down on this street, especially on the weekend, it'd be packed with people. On a summer weekend, you would be maneuvering around. This time, it was so peaceful and quiet. I wish I didn't have to sleep. I would have stayed out. I was ready to start my day, despite it not having ended. My Saturday didn't end, but I was already ready to start my Sunday. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was just really, really nice to be able to have that one-on-one time with the city. Whenever you get a chance to like have a peaceful and quiet time with the city that you live in, it's really gorge. I feel like I was gonna say something about that, but I really don't remember. The smallest skyscraper in the US. I haven't. Wait. Smallest skyscraper? Sounds like an oxymoron, but of course, like, somebody has to take that title, right? Smallest skyscraper. Wait, that is so cute. The world's smallest skyscraper is in... That is... Oops. Can you see the picture? You can kind of see it. That's it. When was it built? A large petroleum reservoir was discovered the west side in 1912. Communities became boomtown, experiencing explosive growth. 1918. Oh, wait here. I love Wikipedia's new table of contents right here. Was it always here? I feel like it wasn't, because I think this is really nice addition. 1919 was when it was built. It is very cute. How is this even a skyscraper? It's 4 stories. When does it get considered to be a skyscraper? I guess it counts. I mean, I don't see why it doesn't. But at the same time, 4 floors. I don't know. Wait, here. Let me see. Let me find the building that I was talking about. I think I know the address. Yes. That's the one. Alright, here's the building that I was talking about. 190 Bowery Street is what they call it. Wouldn't this be a skyscraper too then? This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. Six stories. Damn. Well, yeah, I saw a lot. I was walking in an area where it had a lot of buildings like this, so... I just love looking at them, man. They're really cute. I'm gonna stop talking about buildings. Also, Dennis, thank you so much for joining, Boomer Buddies. It's great to have you here. I feel like I'm just defaulting to my Twitch one. Speaking of memberships, here, let's have this be one of the close to the last things that we do today. I'm gonna show you guys the monetization, like membership tiers? Tears, like crying. Just kidding. Yeah, the membership tiers. Here we go. Oh, so freaking small. Let me crop this and then we'll just expose it one tier by one. Chat was missing some green. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here are our membership tiers. Honestly, I'm really bad at coming up. If it was up to me, I mean, it is up to me. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I would have done that, but I thought maybe let's get things a little bit more cute. So, yeah. Oh, actually, the previous building was built as an error, as it was meant to be taller. Ah, but somebody made an oopsie. I see. I was gonna be like, there's houses that are like 4 stories, aren't there? Were they skyscrapers? I'm gonna dive deeper into the Wikipedia page after. I think that looks really cute. I'm curious to see like what's the what are they using it for? Because for the Bowery Street, the one that I just showed you guys, I read the entire thing, and I read an article about the guy, the artist who was living there. Wait, the artist's name is so the story was that it was like built as a bank building in the 1890, I think 1890. Yeah, it says it was done in 1899, but it was built by a German bank building in 1869 because there's a lot of Germans like living in that area. But then, you know, after World War I, there's like very much anti-German sentiment, so they changed the name of the building, and then they're just kind of changed the name of their bank, and they just kind of really didn't need the building too much anymore. They had a lot of other places to go to. So, and that whole area was kind of like going into shambles, but they were selling buildings to artists, for artists to live and work out of. And, yeah. There's a documentary about it. It's called Jay Myself. That's what it is. Jay Myself. Jay, Myself. It's about a photographer who lives in that building. And he decides to move out. So it's documenting the whole move out process. I'm sure that they probably talk about the history of the building and stuff, but yes, it says now, by 2022, the Germania Bank building was home to Empire DAO, a co-working space for crypto and blockchain ventures. And the first floor is home to the Supreme store. When I give more blood, I hope to join the Minecraft server. Wait, you mean like actually donating your plasma? Good luck. Good luck donating the plasma. If that's what you mean. Or if you're considering money as blood, then. If donating plasma is such a good thing. Wait, do you get... I remember I never donated plasma before. I think I might be too underweight to donate plasma. But do you get like a free donut from it? Oh, I know what you mean, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. Hey, but we gotta go celebrate the Celtics. But I wanted to stop by and congratulate you. Wait! The finals were today? Did they win? I was hoping for a Mavs comeback. Impossible, I know, but I wanted to see it. Are they champions? Did I've been following the lore. I've been following the lore of the NBA this year, because people are saying like, oh, it's the end of the era for older players, new era coming in, new guys coming in. So Mr. Tatum got his ring, huh? Sports culture and culture. I'm very new to the sports culture. My dad grew up with my dad had us like watching a lot of NBA, sometimes football. To be honest, my dad's football team is like the probably like bottom tier football team. We did a little bit of basketball. Actually, no, we always watch basketball. But yeah. I would be in the basement with my family, but I'd be playing my DS. So I'm there, but I'm not like actively watching, you know what I mean? Maybe fourth quarter I'll start watching, but I didn't pay attention to the characters. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the characters or any of the storylines in the NBA, so... Yeah, but I think nowadays with social media, it's a little bit easier to keep up with it. I've always thought, like, sports teams are sort of like idol groups in a way, because, you know, you can get, like, drafted and... Oh, it's not a bit like AKB, right? Or maybe AKB is like a sports team, because you have your theater for your, Anyways. Here are our sub-tiers. I don't know if you can read it, but the first tier is Boomer Buddies for $4.99, the price of the world's cheapest boba, in my city at least. You can get access to... Wait, where's your cursor? Get access to... There we go. Access to our the badges. Dude, I don't even know. I think this is up to 2 years, right? So you have new 1 month, 3, 6, 12, and 24. Seems like a long time. But, you know, you can eventually make your way to the Boomer Ghost. I suspect a lot of you guys probably get to Ribbon soon. Yeah, these are the tiers. Oh, membership tiers. Dude. Why is there so many different words for things? Here are emojis. Not emotes, I guess. Emojis. We have the bonk. I think the name STFU bonk, STFU hype, STFU lurk, and STFU pog. You'll be having access to those. I think I can add 2 more. So I'll probably add 2 more after the end of the stream. We have a couple more that we can do. You'll also have, honestly, this is like the tier, you know? This is like the base tier. Everything else is, I guess, like if you want it to tip. Or whatever. Shit, I don't know. You get the access to the members-only live chats, members-only live streams, and access to the... I put secret, but I guess exclusive is more of the word. Lucid Multimedia channels. So you probably have noticed, if you're in our Discord already, that we have the lounge and early access. So if you are a member of the channel, you should be able to access both of those. I think in early access, I'm gonna try and share more sneak peeks. To be honest, you guys already know I'm pretty bad at like talking in the Discord. But I might, I don't know. I'll probably just post like some more random stuff in the members only. I got the Boomi Lounge. Maybe things that I don't want to post on Twitter, like photos that I take that probably I won't post on Twitter and don't really like need to be in our general chat. So yeah, maybe I might put that there. Shit, I don't know. I'm just bad at messaging, dude. Our next one, oops, for this one, you get this one is called the Devil's Delight. You get it for $9.99. Oh, this one's for members only videos. I think I'm gonna move. This one's gonna be moved over here. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. It should be moved here. But yeah, you get the live stream. This one is gonna get you the access to the community Minecraft server. Yeah. So basically, yeah. Just think of this membership, as it helps us run the Minecraft server, and you get access to the Minecraft server, and it also kind of acts as like a filter, you know, for the Minecraft server too, slightly, because I don't want to say like you can't have everybody on there, but you know, you do kind of like want to filter like people a little bit. And then you also get discounted merchandise. Yeah. Cool. Anyways, next. crop for me, baby. There we go. I couldn't think of anything to add, but if you do $24.99 a month, then you can join the Brat Pack. Honestly, I think this one is a little bit useless right now. Okay, it's a little bit useless. All right, slightly useless. Okay. I haven't thought of anything to add to this. I think if anything, I just put down thank you for your support. I will definitely like be perceiving you a lot more. Maybe, yeah, I really don't know. I'll probably think of something, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So don't join the Brat Pack. You don't have to be here. Feel free to come into Devil's Delight or Boomer's Buddy. Boomer Buddies. Yeah. We'll think of something. We'll think of stuff to do. I'm even thinking, like, dude, membership streams? What? I think for membership streams, I mean, you guys are more... I'll probably ask in the Discord, too. Like, whatever you guys want to do. But I'm thinking we'll have them once a month. I've never, like... I might be a little bit off the wagon at first when it comes to like membership perks, because it's not really something that I had to think about like ever. I didn't do anything specific on Twitch. I want to try and do some stuff here. So yeah, if you guys like have ideas, like you're more than welcome to share them in the Boomi Lounge channel in the Discord server, ! Discord. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. I don't know. I just how about video ideas? Ooh. Yeah. Video ideas. Here. Wait, let me get out my notebook. Cleaned up my entire room, bro. All my stuff is all over the place. Having guests really brings the best out of you. Ooh. I found this checklist from May 20th for focus stuff. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things on the checklist, and I've only checked off 2. Wait, did I do... Let's see. Check that one off. That one's not done. Oh, yeah, that's something that I can add. That one's done. This one's done. This one's not done. This one's not done either. That one's also not done. Okay, this one's done. This one's not done. That one's done. This one is iffy. Done. Okay, that got like 6 things to add. Okay, anyways, monetization ideas. Okay, so you said, video suggestions. We'll for sure love to do that one. I think, Osiris... That's supposed to be a wink. I'm trying. Osiris... There we go. Has a lot of things that maybe you might want me to check out, or... I don't know. We're like on the same page here, right? Of Osiris... having yeah, you know, I'm sure you guys can suggest some stuff. The question mark, if you have to put a question mark, maybe it'll become clearer soon. Okay, video suggestions, and the other one that I had was... Oh, yes! I want to do, like, monthly skebs. Monthly skeb. Right? So, Oh, God of the Dead. Sorry, I mean Osiris City. Wink, wink, wink. Has a lot of different things that you might have seen before. Wink. I feel like I might be the few VTuber, maybe only VTuber that's like, what are you talking about? I don't live there. I live somewhere that you've completely never heard of before. Ha. Huh, but it is like completely obvious where I live. That's the point, alright? Doxing non-dox, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Alright? Yeah! Yeah, I would like to do like monthly scabs too. I'll figure out like which tier to put it in. I feel like it's more of like a tier 1 thing, but at the same time, like I guess it would be good to put it in tier 2. So maybe I would, just to have tier 2 to have some extra stuff. I don't know. But nah, I don't know. Maybe tier 1 is better. But I would like to do monthly scabs and like have you guys like, maybe I'll come up with like a scenario and like a few outfits or something, like have a loose idea of a concept, and then you guys can like kind of vote out the details, and during a membership stream, our monthly membership stream, we'll come up with the concept of the art together, and we can all patiently wait for it to come in. That was my idea. I like to let Boomi have her privacy, so never read in between the lines. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. It's okay. I feel like this isn't even, you don't have to read between the lines. It's probably might not even be the fine print. It might just be in the parentheses, to be honest. I don't know. It's more for I don't know. I don't know. Because it's fun. I don't know. I think it's funny. It became kind of obvious. I think being in Osiris is like good contents wise. So that's kind of like one of the things that I want to leverage. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to look at different things. If you just look at like my walking tweets, that's all you gotta see, bro. My ass got VTuber jump scared because Brazilian VTuber did not in fact live in Brazil. Surprise! But yeah, I mean, and that's kind of all that I had for today. For the rest of the week, let's freaking go. We have our schedule for the rest of the week. This might be the only schedule that we have that looks like this. I just kind of wanted something special for monetization, but I had to edit this. I can't edit it on Figma, so as cute as it is, I don't think it's gonna stick. Because Figma has made my life like very easy. So this is just perceive the schedule while it lasts. It's so cute. I love it, but it's not gonna stay. Today was our official monetization kickoff. Thank you guys, by the way, you guys, for coming to wait for the applause to end, to the monetization kickoff. Like I said, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Your support means a lot to me, and yeah. I'm not gonna get sappy twice in one stream, okay? Alright? If you want to hear me say that again, just rewind to the beginning. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I've kind of done a very ass job at promoting this, to be honest. This is really my fault. Tomorrow we do have our special edition of Boomer Report. Let me open up the Discord real quick. I wanted to do like a voicemail thing for Boomer Reports, but I know that like at this point it's like kind of short notice. But I I meant to post this as a tweet, but I didn't get around to it when my friend came over. I was like, they cannot know that I'm a VTuber. I have to hide everything. Let me get this, let's see, copy link. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow I wanted to do like a special edition of Boomer Report. You can click that link over there and you will be able to submit, if you'd like, a voicemail message. Your voicemail message can really be anything that you want it to be. It's gonna be vetted before stream, so you know, if you want to hear yourself on the stream, I guess, if you want to like have this level of participation, please don't be like super inappropriate. But besides that, it can be like, you know, whatever you want. You can talk about like your favorite thing in your report, or you can talk about I don't know, ask a question, give advice, ask for advice, I don't know, anything. It's just, think of it like a call-in radio show, but you're not calling in live, you're calling in, leaving a voicemail. So, that'll be tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. On Wednesday, we have our very special POV stream. I feel like the thumbnail kind of gives it away. Can I say it now? You know what? I'm gonna keep it a little bit, I'm gonna keep the scenario hush-hush still, but I think if you look at the thumbnail, you might be able to tell. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a role-playing on Wednesday. I really have no idea how it's gonna go. I've been watching and like practicing, at least writing it out myself, but a bit last minute, yeah, like very less than 24 hours notice, and I didn't even make a tweet about it, lol. But yeah, it's only like, it can, oh, I found the mosquito. Oh. It's gone. Fuck! Where did it go? Golly. It was right in front of my face. What was I saying? Yeah, it's only a minute, 20 seconds. Dude, I feel so bad if this isn't even gonna work out, because this is my fault. It is all my fault. So if anything, I might even just have like an alternative thing for Tuesday instead. Alternative sort of like a Boomer Report thing. If you're like unable to send stuff in, I totally understand. But it can even be a shitpost, dude. You know, if anything, shit on me a little bit, because it was my fault. So just make it as low effort as you want. I think even the voice recording is like a minute and a half max. So if you can do it, I would really appreciate it. If not, you know, I completely understand. Yeah, like I said, Wednesday is our the POV stream, a little bit of role playing between us. I hope it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. It should be fun. And then on Friday, we have our unarchived, I call it a happy hour karaoke. Only because I'll be drinking. I didn't want to call it drunk karaoke, because I don't know if I want to get like crunk, but I'll be drinking a little bit. And I'll be singing some of my favorite songs. And we'll have a stage. Yes, we'll have a stage in the Minecraft server in Lucid SMP. So if you want to, I guess, like go be in the stage or in the Lucid SMP, you can come stop by in the SMP. You're not gonna be able to hear me in Minecraft, but you will be able to. You have to open the stream and then open up Minecraft and then listen from the stream. I don't know if it's like counterintuitive, but it was probably as best as I could do when it comes to like, I don't know. I wanted to have like a little bit of deeper level of interaction, you know? So that was my workaround for that. Is it a date? I mean, technically every stream is a date, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, sheesh. I don't have much else to say. I didn't even mean to be like yapping for this long. I thought we will end a lot sooner, but it's nice to be able to talk to you guys. You know, just hang out and do all of this stuff together. Wow, thank you guys so much for always supporting me, man. It's actually insane to see all these colors, all the green in the chat. You know, it's I'm not gonna say I never thought I would make it to this point, but it's just like, I don't know, it wasn't really something that I was... Obviously, like, I was working towards it, right? You know, like, as a content creator, you always want to work towards the next step. But it wasn't something that I was, like, I guess totally banking on or whatever. You know, I really just wanted to make things that I enjoyed and that I thought you guys would enjoy, too. So, every milestone that we reach is always kind of like, whoa, like, hey, that's cool, thanks. Like, even today, we got 2.2k subs. It feels like just not too long ago, we're here at 2k, right? And uploaded my first vlog. We have monetization. We're celebrating our monetization week. We're gonna get back into GTA again, you know. Yeah, we got some fun stuff. I feel like clear to clear, you know. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I just feel I don't know if motivated is the word. It's not motivated, but I feel like I have a little bit more focus on the things that I want to do. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey, being here with me as I guess as I figure things out myself, as I kind of think of like, oh, what kind of, not just VTuber do I want to be, but like what kind of content do I want to create, all that kind of stuff. For being patient with me, for hanging out and whatever. Whatever. I've used up all my sappy points earlier today. I can't say it anymore. It's a little embarrassing, okay? I'm not good with this kind of stuff. Is that special channel Discord set up in... Yes, it should be. Honestly, I don't really know, like you guys would get access to it automatically, right? But yeah, Boomi Lounge is in there as well as early access. I'll probably be like uploading, actually, I don't know. I don't even know like what early access stuff to share, because it's like I said, I do my stuff last minute. A lot of the stuff I do is very last minute. I shouldn't admit that, but it is. I'm gonna try harder though. I'm gonna try harder to be better. I say that, I always say that, but do Stare. Oh no, you're here. You're here. I mean, I do everything in a timely manner, of course, as well as take care of myself. I do know how to time manage and balance all of my duties and responsibilities, of course. Just like the YouTube thing, nothing yet. I'll give it a day. It's usually pretty quick to auto get the roll. Yeah, maybe give it a little bit of time. I know that the channels are up, but when it comes to like getting the access to all that kind of stuff, I'm not really sure how it works. Sorry. But yeah, dude, I feel like I got another mosquito bite. Now my wrist is itchy. I'm gonna end stream and find somebody to raid so I can open some doors and probably hunt down this mosquito, or let my cat hunt it down. Yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the YouTube vlog. Like, comment, and subscribe, brother. It's a very cool thing to do. I say, you know, I know that we're celebrating like the opening of monetization, but like I don't want anybody to feel that they have to like support financially. When YouTubers say just engage with the content, like, you know, spread the word or share the video, like it, even just leave a comment or just watch it for a few minutes. That stuff helps so much. I know every YouTuber says that, but it really does. It really does. So, yeah. Just engage with it. Engage with it. Engage with me. I'm gonna find somebody to read real quick. This is who are we gonna see? No. Let me refresh this. Redirect. Okay, I got scared for a second because it said no like upcoming live streams from the people that you follow. I'm like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Let's see. How about we raid? Let's read. We're going to read. Let's raid. There's kind of a lot of people streaming, so I'm not quite sure who I want to raid. How about we raid Nyana Banana, who is playing Roblox. Yes, Roblox. I know we had the Roblox stream on Thursday. I'm gonna give you guys some more Roblox. Because I think Roblox is funny. I think it's the funniest thing. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Nyana. Give her lots of love. I'm gonna try and get in the habit of doing a raid message. Honestly, raid message, how about we just make it like our Oshi mark and their Oshi mark? Banana. Right? Just put that somewhere in your comments, and yeah, that could be the raid. Raid message. You say Boomi raid. Whatever. I don't know. I have some McDonald's that I'm gonna heat up, and I have a mosquito to kill. So, as per usual, thank you guys so much. I also don't get the Osiris reference. Here, I'll show you. It's not,
I know where you live.
Why can't I hear him? Does it have audio? Whatever. It's not Osiris. Osiris. It's not.
I know where you live.
There you go. You know, we were being a little funky funny dory when we're coming up with our names. Being a little... Yeah, I'm very unique. This is the Osiris that we're referring to. Oops. The lore Osiris right here. Here we go. God of the dead, so at least in the Earth world, Osiris is the god of the dead, but in Vnus, we also have a god called Osiris, spelt very quirky and differently. Yeah, we haven't touched our lore in a while, TBH, so... Ian, thank you so much for joining Boomer Buddies. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I thought it was a Roblox joke. Ancient Egypt RP. No, I come from a faraway magical land called Osiris. Not to be confused with the Egyptian god Osiris, but they share some similarities, I guess you could say. I don't know, maybe for another chatting stream or something, we could talk about the lore again. I love talking about the lore, even though I know, like, I really don't know what to do with it at this point, but we have a lot of lore that we can look through if you guys are interested. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me on this lovely Monday, especially since we're nearing the 4-hour mark. Insane. I wanted to keep this short so it'd be like a nice VOD, but whatever. It's too much fun talking to you. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice little a nice little stretch. Your body will thank you for it. I went on a 10+ mile walk, so I think I'm good with my stretches. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I'm drinking Coca-Cola and all the ice is melted. Like I said, I have McDonald's, but I only had a couple of fries, so it's probably stale now. Unfortunate. But yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated, drink some water if you can, and as well as treat yourself to something nice this week. I know that the beginning of the week was just arrived, but just like last week and the week before, I know you can do it. Whatever you have coming up this week, I believe in you, alright? Even if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Just like I don't believe in me, but I know that you guys believe in me, okay? So let's keep each other accountable? No, hold each other to high expectations. Yeah. Or whatever. Blah blah blah, something motivating, insert it here. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the boomer reports. Yes. I'm gonna make a tweet about that literally like as soon as we wrap up here, because I know that's my bad. I'm gonna try and what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you can, please submit a boomer report with the voicemail if that's something that you're comfortable with. Otherwise, like, you don't have to leave a voicemail or anything. You can send in your report. I'll tweet about it as well. But you can also go into the Discord. Actually, you know, I should pin those messages. I'm gonna pin that one because you might have to scroll up a bit. So you can go into the Discord and pin. I can't pin messages, just I don't have that kind of ability in the Discord. JK. Yeah, so I'm going to, you can scroll up a little bit. If you search Boomer Report, it's gonna come up. Boomer Monthly, it'll come up. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. So, I hope to see you tomorrow for our very special edition of the Boomer Reports. Thank you guys so much, as always, for not just supporting me with your time, but I guess now with your wallet. That feels gross to say. I'm not gonna say that. Thank you so much for supporting me in any way that you have done so. Alright? I really do appreciate it. Yeah, with your blood. I do have really sharp teeth. I could be a vampire. Blah blah blah. Dracula don't suck. Dracula scrape and lick. Yeah, hold each other to high standards so that we are confident that we can all attain our goals. I'll add that to the end. Our goals. We can all achieve our goals. Something like that. Yeah. Well, bye! I want Boomi to suck my blood. I'm coming for you. You better run. Boomi, I meant to give the bots to? Wait, bats? Alright, bye. Say hi to Nyana for me. Bye-bye.